My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Hey, it's Carrie. We do what we want over here. We chill, we have open panel discussions, sing karaoke, play games, kick back, or whatever. Let's break the monotony. And hey to those up there in the clouds, as per usual, taking your regular spot up there in the clouds. Or I should say, up there in my coconut trees. Okay, take your spot. Okay, shout out to you. Hold on. Good morning, Miss Jackie Gaines, and hey to everybody coming in. Shout out to all my supporters. Shout out, just to everyone. It's a good day to be alive, isn't it? Um, Shout out to those who are trying to exercise after eating all of that food for Halloween. Not Halloween, I'm sorry. Thanksgiving. Well, that's candy. Um, After all that eat, hold on one second. Uh,
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Hey, it's Carrie. We do what we want over here. We chill, we have open panel discussions, sing karaoke, play games, kick back, or whatever. Let's break the monotony.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Okay. I'm sorry about that, guys. Hey, everybody. I'm still trying to amp myself up. It's one of those lazy Saturday mornings. Yeah, I'm doing laundry, and yeah, I'm still here while I'm doing it. It's one of those days. I'm still in bed actually. So hey to who just came in? Hey Diana. Hey Jackie. Oh, I did say hi to Cheryl. Cheryl. Okay. Hey to my 10 people. Okay. Hey guys. Oh my god. You're up early. I was up early and I was trying to red ball through Lemon's live, but I didn't know. I just didn't know what to make of it. Hey ladybugs. I just didn't know. I didn't know because there was fighting and there were there was different fights going on at different times, but I've become so immune to stuff that happened in my mind. I'm like, why bother get yourself invested in a fight if you don't ever know if the fight is real or not? Do you get what I'm saying? The fights in the sector, they are not real. It's just a bunch of loudmouth cussing each other. And then 3 to 7 business days or 3 to 7 hours, they're good again. So why would I invest myself? Ooh, this person is beefing. No, they're not. They'll be cool on that same panel in the same hour. Okay? I'm just saying, think about it. Before this, when there was like a real beef going on, the supporters will know, ooh, those two fell out. They're going to go at it for a while, blah, blah, blah. And you know it's genuine. Right now, for every fight or supposed fight, we have to be trying to determine whether or not it's real. So I don't know what's going on. And I think I want to stay that way, not knowing what's going on. I think it's better for me, you know? But anyway, so I got up this morning and I was looking through. It is annoying, and that is why I came on here to talk. Because when I speak as a subscriber. I speak as a subby whenever I speak, because doing content was never my idea at all. Okay, so whenever I see stuff happening here, and I make my comments all the time from a subscriber's point of view. Okay, yeah. So I just want to ask, for those who are willing to type in the chat, what are some of the reasons why you decided to stick around in the beef sector? What did you see? What exactly did you see happening that made you say, huh, this is interesting. Let me stick around here. And I'm talking about if you're new or if you've been around here for years. What was that one thing? And I'm talking to my 10 people, okay? What was that one thing you saw back in, whether it's 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, whatever year you came around here? What is it that you saw or heard that made you stay around here? And that is like a real question. Let me type it in. Feel free to respond, okay? Okay, so there goes my first question. I'm gonna put it on the screen. There goes my very first question. Oh my god, let me retype this because baby, wait. Ah! You just bear witness. You're seeing me doing this right now, and tell me if you're gonna see any other content creator do something similar to this later on today or tomorrow. Because they act like they don't watch. You know this, right? So it'll come up. So my question is, when did you find the beef sector, and what did you see at that time or hear at that time that made you decide to stick around and watch or take part? This is like a real question that I'd love to hear from some of you. Okay? I'm going to keep that question up for a little bit because a lot of people love to reminisce and stuff. Let me tell you something. Things are never going to change. Okay? But I'm just asking this question. I really need to know. It is on the screen, okay? I'll wait. Think about it. I'll wait. Good morning, Joyce. Good morning to everybody coming in. Good morning, Madison. So I got a question. It's on the screen. And I really want you to honestly tell me whether you came here 2000, 2005, 2018, 2017, doesn't matter. When did you find the beef sector? And what did you see or hear that made you decide, you know what, I'm going to stick around here. I like it here. Or let me see what's going on over here. What captivated your interest in the beef sector is what I want to know. Like, for real, for real. But anyways, I've got an answer so far, and I'm still going to keep it up there. And we're talking subby to subby, okay? Let me know if my audio is okay. We're talking subby to subby, okay? Angela decided to type her answer. Okay, Angela, let me see. My fave was when VS imitated Heidi Fly pole dancing. Okay, all right. So you saw that and you decided to tap in. The question remains. I'm gonna go pin the question. Actually, hold on. Can I pin the question? I think I should. We got a question, guys. Don't feel. You could type your answer. It's okay. You could type it.
My man Andre.
Okay, so that's the question for right now. When did you find the beef sector, and what did you see or hear that made you decide that you wanted to stick around? Okay. Ladybug says, I thought it was interesting how people spoke to and about each other. One rabbit hole led to another. Okay, right? Angela White said, I discovered the beef sector when I watched Tasha K. Okay. Hey, Leandris. Leandris, you've been around a long time as well. So I only got like two answers. Like, come on. This is like a real question that I really want to know. Like, what made you decide that, you know what, this is an interesting space. Let me stick around to see what's going on. Let me stick around. What did I see that made me stick around? Let me try to think. Because at first, I wasn't paying much attention to some of the stuff that was happening. I was watching a mixture of stuff. I think I liked the whole idea of storytelling and, you know, people sharing their life. It's the people cussing each other out, I guess. For me, I stopped and I'm like, oh my God, people live like this? Like, why do people, like, argue with each other all the time on here? I don't know. So a little bit like what Ladybug says, like, this is how people talk. Like, I don't see or come across people who do some of the stuff that I see here. So I guess that's one of the things that interested me, like how people talk to each other. You know, I don't know. Maybe it was the storytelling, the oversharing for me. Maybe it was the people constantly going at each other. I don't know. But whatever it was during that time, that is what made me stick around. Let me see. Angela says, I watched VS. That was when all hell broke loose. I saw a little bit of VS. I don't know if when I used to watch her at first, if she was trying to build channels, she was playing music here and there. I don't know. There was a little bit of mess from the Mess Express that I would watch. A little bit of what Dazzle and what's it called again? I don't remember the name of it. I've said it so many times, but I can't remember. Like, it was different things that were happening that caught my interest. Okay? It was just different things. And for me, the content was organic. It was just people being themselves, sharing their business, talking about each other, bringing entertainment, you know. It was their version of content. You know, that was it for me. Uh, Leandra says, I've been here 8 years and I stuck around for the authenticity and genuine online banter. Okay, that is what made you stay. The authenticity and genuine online banter. Okay, I got that. Ladybug says, I had no clue 6 years ago in the airport that. Ladybugs, who would have ever thought? We didn't know. So different people were watching different things at different times. That's all it was. So I'm just saying it was just different pockets of people watching different things. You didn't know you were in the beef sector. Okay. Madison says, I was around before it was the beef sector. I was just watching Justin J and I stumbled upon James. That's where I began. Okay. And what made you stay, Madison? Let me see. Angela says, I never heard women call each other a bitch as a nickname. Right, Angela, okay. Okay. As if it was a term of endearment. Okay, let me keep going. Leandra says, it's the F shit. And now I'm stuck. Okay, all right. Let me continue reading. Let me see what's going on. Hey, Dana Smith. Good morning and happy Saturday to you. Hope you're doing good. Miss Jackie Gaines. What is it that made you stick around? I got a question in the chat. It's pinned for those who are just coming in. Give your honest answer. Like what is you saw and what made you stay? And I don't even know if some of the channels that I watched during that time, if it was T Sector or not. But it was just a lot of reviews that I was watching of shows. You know what I'm saying? Hey, everybody coming in. There's a question in the chat. Don't be shy. You could type in, like, some of you are just. I thought it was quite funny, so it became, again, for a lot of us ladybugs, it's a guilty pleasure, because I'm like, oh my god, I am not exposed to certain stuff that I see here. So it was, for me, it was like, oh my god, let me watch to see what's going on. One of the stories that I heard was like, it was even during that Pink Door time with Sean. I'm like, oh my god, he's telling his whole life. Like some of the stuff that Pepe, I think one of the main things that made me stay was that Pepe story that I was listening to. I don't know. It was just a lot going on. It was just a lot of stuff, and I'm like, oh my god. So most of the content that I want to call it content, let's put content in air quotes, was organic. It was people just, ooh, those callings too that Sean used to do. Was it on Google Hangouts? I don't even remember what they used. I don't know. It's all a blur right now, but for real, when I came here and I was listening to some of the stuff, I'm like, oh my god, this is some raw shit. And then there was this time when I was hearing about, oh, all of Rita's mods are turning against them. I remember the first time I watched Rick Reed. It's a culmination of things that made me stop, because it was entertaining to me. Okay, it was entertaining to me. So as much as I was up there in the clouds, babe, I wasn't dropping down. I was like, what the hell did I stumble upon? I'm like, what the fuck? I was in the clouds. I didn't watch everybody though. So they'll make mention of other folks, and I would not go watch. Matter of fact, I was busy, okay? So I caught what I could, and I still am. But I'm just saying, Sean used to tell his whole entire life. And I'm thinking that most of the older ones, well, I'm older meaning those who were here before, they were good at storytelling. They were good at reviews. Well, still are. Still is, sorry, good at doing reviews and stuff. But it was just how some of them were hilarious in their delivery. It was just how raw people were when they were giving it to each other, when they were cussing each other out. And I'm like, what the hell am I watching? But I still kept looking. It was crazy, but I still kept looking. Okay. They were sharing their... I remember the first meetup. Oh my god. Look, these meetups always cause drama. You hear me? You hear me? So it was fun filled, but it had drama. You hear me? So the more I watched the crazy shit is the more I kept saying, "Oh my God, what is this? How did I get here?" But then I couldn't look away. You hear me? So I am speaking as a subscriber. Okay. I used to watch a little bit of Funky Dineva, but I couldn't stay. I watched Michelle ATLian. I was watching Armand. I was watching Lovely T, Ashley Miller. I was watching a lot of those review channels, and there's this one channel that got big. I was watching her when she was barely starting. The Queen Before You Reacts. The Queen, no, the Queen, no, the, oh my God, I can't remember. For the People React, something like that. For the People React, something like that. I don't remember. But I was around for a long time and dabbling here and there. And I want to think I was dabbling in a little bit of every sector. Because now that I'm hearing about the tea sector and some of the names that they call, I'm like, but I was over there too. At one point, I was watching Nosy Ho. So it's like the YouTube algorithm had us all in the same spaces. You hear me? I was watching, and the main thing, oh, let me go back to the question right here. Because I have a question that's pinned in the chat. What is it that, when did you get here in the beef sector, and what made you decide to stick around? That was my question. What did you see? What did you hear that made you stick around? And then, even though I don't talk to the mutt right now, one of the things I started doing, since I couldn't watch everyone, I used to watch the mutt do the news. So she would be like, and I left my shoes over there and blah blah blah, and she would have her notes and tell everything, and I'd be like, let me just park myself here so I can hear everything that's going on, because I don't watch everyone and I don't have the time to go around everywhere. But after a while, I start typing in the names of the people she was calling out. So it's a culmination of things at different points. I was in, I was out, but I was mostly in the clouds during that time. You hear me? But it was Sean and those pink doors. They were nasty ass stories. You hear me? And I was looking away but still watching. Everybody came on camera. Everybody told their business or did some storytelling. Hold on, I gotta go get my charger. Hold on. And James did his reviews. And hold on, I gotta plug up. Where did I put this thing though? Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Yeah, like I was saying, it was a lot of things. Bits of stuff here and there. James and his cleanups, even though we know why that started. But, you could see everyone, their expressions. People were watching. People could roast people. Listen, you got some people on here who could roast and drag. Okay. Roast your ass without pre-written notes or anything, because they'll look at your background, they'll look at you on the camera, because everybody cammed up. Well, most everybody cammed up. Okay, so it was the talent in the sense that these people are living freaking comedians, whether or not they want to see themselves as that, because they could roast your ass off. You hear me? But for the most part, what I'm trying to say is, I came around here and I stopped. It's my guilty pleasure, yes. It was a lot of people cussing people out, tearing each other down. Yes, there was some crazy stuff that happened, like the IHOP gate that we watched live in Living Colors. There were people who were doxing folks. Don't act like it wasn't happening. May not be a lot. It was just a lot of people doing their own thing, doing content is why I stuck around here. Okay. Sean was here saying he was the king. Sean was the original pastor. He had the robe and all. Okay. Okay. I also couldn't believe how people shared their private business to strangers and begging. Okay. Ladybugs, I couldn't imagine. Okay? That's one of the things I'm like, oh my God, you're telling us that? I'd be like, I'm such a private person. I would have never said that. Okay. You were watching Candy Burst and Funky Dineva? Okay. It was always entertaining. And the main reason why I came on here and asking this question is because I want to just remind the content creators that the main reason why we stuck around here is because your content used to be organic. Your content used to be real. Whether or not you were dogging each other out, telling your whole darn business, cussing each other out, roasting and gagging to the gods, sharing a recipe, cooking in your kitchen, driving and chatting, it didn't matter what you were doing. We came here and we stayed here because your content used to be organic. Can you guys hear me? I hope so. Hey Candy. Hey everybody. I used to watch Sweet Ma also. Not much of the Lioness of Judah, but I did. I don't remember Scorpion King. Hey Room Shaker. Hey everybody coming in. Angela says, believe it or not, I used to enjoy watching Tracy. She had to battle in these streets. Yeah, she used to fight hard during that time too. Okay. Diana says, those days the tree was very interesting. Then the dark hood and long crook nails came out. And the fangs. Okay. We watched Sean with fear and trembling. James had swiped left. Ladybug says, I can't begin to talk about this crap. Nobody can. It is only those who don't have much to lose that will show off about themselves being on here. Baby, this is just my guilty pleasure. Okay? And nothing else. Woo, once upon a time, nobody played nobody's content. Okay? Nobody. And then if you did, you'd get flagged. Baby, they wouldn't even warn you they were going to flag your ass. Okay. But you get that tap. Okay, thank you, Leanne. Just good morning, T. Daniel. Good to see you. Hey, Beans and Cornbread. Hey, everybody coming in. So I just asked that question this morning, and this is us talking as subscribers. As subscribers, we're saying, listen, I wasn't able to watch most of that. Were you all here for Pastor when he was doing his gentleman's panel? Okay. Were you here for Grand Central Station? Were you here for the Mess Express? Were you here for the Pink Door Stories? Were you here for those call-ins with Sean and April and all of them? Okay. Were you here for Something My Dogs Did? Were you here for all of those stuff? As subscribers, we were here and we tell y'all why we liked it here. As much as it does have negative energy, it does have a lot of crazy stuff going on. While we acknowledge that part, we're just saying we enjoyed the content because it was organic. You hear me? We enjoyed the content because you were being your authentic self, most of you. Some of you were really, really, really full of it. But at the end of the day, you were showing your true colors. But for right now, when people are fighting these days for the last maybe year or two, the fights are not real. Now, as subscribers, and I'm speaking like a subscriber, now the fights, every single time somebody falls out, you have to wonder whether or not it's a real falling out. You see what I'm saying? We got to be wondering if it's a real thing. And we know that some folks have fake fights, so we don't want to follow it. But then you have some who are easily misled. They don't even know if it's true or not, but they're going to go behind that content creator. And then after that, what happens? They're cool again in 5 to 7 business days, 3 to 7, I mean. Like, none of the fights anymore are real. Okay? I am not enjoying the beef sector like I did. But at the end of the day, I'm saying this to say, instead of us complaining about what we don't like, we don't got to watch. And I'm saying that for me too. Okay. I don't got to watch you. I don't have to. So the disrespect that has been happening of late when you're throwing stuff in your subscribers' faces, playing in your subscribers' faces, it is just unacceptable. And I'm talking like a subscriber. It's unacceptable, the stuff y'all do, disrespect the people who come to support you, whether or not they support you with just a click and a view, a thumbs up, a like, or a share, or it's, cash apps or super chats. Y'all disrespect the very same people who build you up. Y'all play in their faces. Y'all cuss them out when they don't give you money. Y'all pretend and have fake beefs and insult your subscribers' intelligence, and then you're cool again after that. So why the hell are you still calling yourself the beef sector when the beefs are not real? That is my question. Why is this sector called the beef sector if there is no beefing but fakeness? I think the sector should be called the fake sector, the frenemy sector, whatever other name you could think of to call it, a fake and a fraud. There's nothing genuine left. The plays are annoying. The plays are annoying. Who would have ever thought? Why is it saying my battery is low? I plugged you in. The fuck? Wait, what? Hold on. Oh my god. Is it charging or not? Is it charging? I don't know. Shit. Oh. Here we go. I do. Is it too loud, T Danielle? Baby, I was trying to wake my darn self up. You hear me? Play this music. Playing this music to wake myself up a little bit. I turned it down. Hopefully it's not too loud right now. Yeah. Hey Z Sarah. Hey everybody coming in, and Candy Cane, everybody. When ZX hits a panel, I leave after cussing him out in the chat. Okay, Angela. Let me see. Beans and cornbread. Bapping in this bitch. I haven't seen you in a while. Let me see. Respectfully, people want the fights to be real, but no one wants to fight. Go to court, get doxxed, have people show up at your church, your home, etc. We need to adjust our expectations. My thing is, though, most of the beefs, like I always say on here, most of the beefs, from what I remember, it's mostly people sharing their own business, sharing stuff. It could be them cooking, it could be them going somewhere, it could be them sitting in their house or apartment talking or something, and then somebody else could make mention of what they're doing, and then the beefs will start if somebody makes comments or, talks about what they're doing. And then the beefs may start there. It comes from original content, people sharing stuff. And then after that, the beefs go back and forth. However, I agree with you. Who would want to be in a situation where they're going to having people affect their personal lives? Who would want to do that? Who would want to go to court because of YouTube? Not me. Who would want to get doxxed because of YouTube? Not me. Who would want their families privacy, their safety to be in jeopardy because of YouTube? Nobody wants that. You know what I mean? So I do get what you're saying. But at the same time, my thing is, most, if not all of us, came here and stopped and stuck around here for the entertainment, as well as the fact that the content we were watching was genuine. It was organic. People were fighting and the fights, it came out of something real. Let's put it that way. It wasn't anything made up. It wasn't two content creators playing in the subby's face. Oh, we're gonna do this. Oh, we're gonna do that. You know what we should come on and talk about? You know what we should do? And be planning stuff. I don't like that. I just think that over the years, speaking from a subscriber's point of view, because I'm mostly a sub than anything else. Speaking from a subscriber's point of view, some of these content creators have been playing in our faces. They have been acting like we're dumb, pulling some really, really stupid pranks, playing in our faces, insulting our intelligence, begging people, cussing people out, not giving us good content, but then they want our support. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Ladybug says, I treat this app just like TV. When I don't like something, I change the channel. Simple. I do the same, Ladybugs, or I unsubscribe. And coming this year, this new year, I think I'm gonna, yeah, for the few that are left, I probably have to go. I'm gonna have to tune some people out for real, for real. T. Daniel says, I don't even bother cussing him out. I just leave. He wants to always give advice when he's disgusting as they come. Andrea says, the more I came through the mommy sector doing a recap of the IHOP video, I followed the trail of characters from there, stayed because they were doing funny skits back then. Yeah, there were skits. That means you used to watch Rita do her skits. Like, a lot of people used to be entertaining. I want to think that most of us were from different sectors, as they call them, because you did a recap of the IHOP video. Some of us, I didn't even remember. What's her name? Sweet Ma was in the. Do we say is the mommy sector for her? Like, we were watching a little bit of everything. The YouTube algorithm is what brought us here. Okay, people were doing skits. People were doing challenges. These challenges nowadays, it's nothing new. They've been doing it over here. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing it over here. So I get what you're saying, that some people came here and stuck around because of the original and organic content. But we're not getting that anymore. And you know what I decided? Well, I decided this months ago. Why complain? You don't have to watch. I know I don't. Why would I get up complaining? Why? I'm not going to come complaining, but I'll talk about it. I'm not going to complain. You have the option to watch or not watch. Hey, Baron, you got the option to watch or not watch. One of the reasons why I stopped watching reality TV is because the fights got fake. You could see the setup. You could tell the producers gave them alcohol to drink. If you notice, they don't do a lot of eating on those shows because you can't eat and talk too much. They'll have them around sipping on a lot of alcoholic beverages. They get turned up. They start fighting each other. It was just a whole lot of scripted stuff. And that is why I stopped watching reality TV. You could tell the direction some of the stuff was going. And so I stopped watching it. And this was entertaining to me. But now they're starting to feel like those reality shows. To me, just scripted, just playing in people's faces like people are stupid, like we don't see some of the stuff you're coming with. It's just crazy. It is. Bappen says, I'll take fake beefs as long as it's entertaining. The mess isn't entertaining, though. I can't do the fake. I'm sorry. It's like you're playing with your audience's emotions. 1 minute you're cool with this person, the next minute you're not. In the next 2 hours you're cool again. Why did you even bother cussing them out in the first place if you knew you were going to be cool with them in 10 seconds? You know, it just doesn't seem real. Z Sarah says, I came here from the housewife sector via Miss Tita Talks. Okay. Candy Cane says, I'm sick of them. Oh, she's NB? Okay, Baron. Well, maybe she's in multiple sectors. I don't know. Baby, I used to watch her, but I got tired of hearing her conversations about narcissists. In the beginning, like way back, like every live was about narcissists. And I'm like, okay, the first one, the second one, the third. After we get to the 10th one, I think that's it. You know? You missed the Queen's Court. I followed Kaya since, I'm just saying. Things changed when the tree insisted in campaign. We merged, y'all. Yes, Diana, you are so correct. And she made a song and everything. It's so funny though that she's one of those persons who liked the whole idea. She was one of them who encouraged the merge, and now everybody else is doing it. And then not only that, because they're so wishy-washy on here, 1 minute they're cool with the merge, the next minute they're not. And then they'll talk about Lemon bringing other folks over here. Do you like the merge or not? Do you support the merge or not? Because the merge was never a problem. Y'all. Okay. So I'm just saying. We merged, y'all. Y'all forgot that. Yeah, she had Sweet Mom. Everybody was a narcissist, I guess. I guess we're all. I don't know about that though. Bappin says, I agree, beef starts from genuine content. Unfortunately, the CCs want to turn on StreamYard and think that's being a good CC. And I also want to say this because this is also something mentioned last night at Rick. he said that most of the content creators used to come online. They had their cameras on, and you cannot be a content creator if you don't have your cameras on. And I kind of see why he said that, because everybody had to come out here and show their true selves, and we could see their expressions, see their spaces, see how they look. You know, they gave a show. But at the end of the day, if you come as a new content creator and you witness the doxing, the setting up of people's family, people trying to find your home and your information, would you want to come on camera? If you have like certain types of businesses, if you have certain things going for you, would you want if would you want to be looking for a job and your potential employees go and do their research on you and find your pic or a video of you cussing folks out online? I could see why, because I remember when what's his name, Sir King came around. A lot of people were averse to when Sir King came around and he didn't turn his camera on. That was new. I can understand. I wasn't one of those who went flocking to watch him, because I don't do the crowd thing, because everybody's going over there, we should go. Nah, I wasn't that type of person, never have been. But I could see why, after sitting back in the cut for years and watching and seeing some of the stuff happening, why would anybody want to come and turn their cameras on? I thought long and hard before I started doing uploading content on my channel, because I've had this page since 2014. Okay? I thought long and hard about whether or not I wanted to come on camera. And somebody said to me one day, the best thing you could do is keep that camera off. And there was another CC too. They were saying it in their live. They were like, if I could, I would have never turned my camera on. Some people don't deserve to see you. Some people don't deserve to see what you got going on when you go out to certain spaces. There would be so many things that I could share and show, but some folks are just too obsessed. They're sick. You have like real life stalkers on here. And you cannot put your family in danger for a few minutes on an app. I'm sorry. Too many plays and lies. Good morning. Hey, everybody coming in. And you were right about that, Bappin. Tracy's life was ground up for content, and they left her for dead. The sector plays with his foods, then eats them while they're alive. Most people turn on each other over here, okay? They will build you and they will break you at the same time. You just think about the content creators who were lifted up and torn down, okay? Hey, Melissa, good morning. Hey, everybody coming in. Beans and Cornbread says, nobody wants to be targeted. No one ever has to come on camera. I don't think people have to, especially in this area. I could see if I started my channel somewhere else, I'll be on camera for every single live stream that I did. But starting here, I don't think I want to. If I had probably started off doing something different, maybe there's a 90% chance I would be on here doing that, but not here in the beef sector. Because I've seen people, do you know you got folks on here who has people's pictures, their photos being used on different sites, sex sites. Like they've done some really crazy shit on here with people's photos, with their likeness. I'm telling you. And for a person who wants to keep themselves and their family safe, I can see why they do this. So I don't look down on folks who don't come on here. You can still offer content. Your content may be a little bit different, but at the end of the day, people have to safeguard their homes and their families. Sometimes I hear Lemon on here telling folks to pull up and stuff, and I'm like, Lemon, you don't live alone. Why would you put your mom's safety in jeopardy for YouTube stuff? And then I would see folks putting out people's information, and I'm like, Why would you do that? These people have children in their homes and you're doing that to them. Like, you have to think about some of the things. It makes you think about how you move on here. You see what I'm saying? It makes you think about that. Okay? All right. So I was going through and I saw Miss Cruiser shared something, and I want to talk about what I saw. I saw Miss Cruiser share a post. Let's see. Miss Cruiser shared something 3 days ago, and I'm gonna read it. Right? You could go look on her community wall to see it. I don't know who wrote it. I'm not saying she did. Let me see. I see a name. I don't know if this is coming from Lipstick Alley or somewhere, but the person's name is they. Okay. I'm assuming there's a them and y'all too, but hey, we're working with they. Let me see what Bappin says. Bappin says, additionally, the fear of the heavy hitters and alliances prevents content creators from stirring the pot or instigating, which keeps the beef going. Kimmy and King Roman News are great at instigating. Okay, if you think so. But I can see what you're saying though, Bappin. Okay, so I'm looking at Miss Cruiser's community wall right now, and I'm gonna read what it says. It says, an honest opinion from a loyal viewer. Attention, CCs. None of you started the beef sector. Okay, I'm just reading. This is not my words, okay? I'm just reading here, okay? So, you are only a part of a collective of untalented, lowbrow, uneducated, unaccomplished, unemployed, or underemployed derelicts with no discernible skills, successful private personal lives, romantic or familial, determined to make a coin on YouTube by any means necessary. Oh, that was a mouthful. Okay. Many people, like myself, found this sector and thought, wow, these are a bunch of dumb, ignorant, ghetto ass niggas who taught them how to type and use recording equipment. We were amazed at the level of ignorance you guys display online, and for someone like myself, I said, damn, I'm back at home. These are the same dumb MFers that I grew up around and left for dead behind. I left them behind. Okay. You guys are infamous for ignorance, book burnings, collecting benefits, running scams, attacking people over breakfast, lying, harassing the dead, attacking children, washing food with dish detergent, not using condoms, and all types of other disturbing and abhorrent behavior. The fact that y'all take pride in how y'all act online reassures me of the decisions I made early on. Stay clear of ignorant, ghetto-ass people. This is true for about 99% of you. The other 1% knows they differ. And just between us, I ain't the only one who see y'all the same way. Hey, everybody coming in. I'm just reading something. It's not me. Hey, Shantae. Hey, everybody coming in. Okay. Starting in the beef sector ain't an accomplishment. It should not be your proudest moment. Okay. Hey, the bougie auntie. Hey, everybody coming in. So here we go. This is a person who says they are a loyal viewer giving an honest opinion. What do you think about what they said? They said that most of the people who are over here are always engaged in some lowbrow stuff, that they're lowbrow and uneducated and ghetto. Hey, did I say hi? Hey, room shaker. You see that? Did you see that post? Y'all go look at it for your darn self. Go check that community wall out. So this person is saying that you are here in the beef sector. It's nothing to be proud of. It's nothing to look at as an accomplishment. It should not be your proudest moment. Because if you look, it's people who attack children, it's people who are always lying, and it's people who do some disturbing stuff all the time. You know, running scams, burning books. Basically, this person is saying that the sector is known for ignorance. Let's put that in a nutshell. The sector is known for doing ignorant, dumb shit. So why are you so proud of being a part of the sector, basically? And yeah, you do anything to make a coin. That's what they said. Those are not my words. That's the words. Those are the words of they. Okay. So for me, like I said, this is a guilty pleasure for me. Like I always say, I come here for entertainment. And if y'all don't give that type of entertainment that made me like here in the first place, I'm not gonna stick around. I can't do it anymore. I cannot knowingly watch and support people who play in my face. I get it that it's entertainment, but it's disrespectful as F. Okay? It is disrespectful the way y'all come out here and treat your subscribers, whether they're old or new. It's disrespectful the way y'all play in their faces. It's just disrespectful all around. And I sit and I wonder to myself, like, how does somebody do a thing like, let's say somebody doxes you, put your family at risk? How do you get cool with a person after that? How can you put out my personal information and I'm cool with you the next 3 to 7 business days? Is this a sickness? Is it that you want to be cool so badly? Is it for content? What is it? You know? How can you be out here using folks and then thinking, like, y'all don't think we see some of the stuff you do? Let me see what this says. Bappin says King Roman News dropped a lot of personal details that could have drugged him for, that people could have drugged him for, but people are too afraid to say anything. James is feeling left out and dethroned in the sector, but no one is saying anything. You know, I don't think he feels dethroned. I think he's sick of some of the shit that happens here. I'm going to tell the honest to God truth. Because I've been noticing James has always been in a lane of by himself. For me, I think that he's been watching some of the crazy shit going on and he like took a step back. That's what I think happened when it comes to James. Like he picks and chooses like what he's going to fuck around with or not. And I'm just saying based on my observation, you know? That's what I think. Because he'll still do his own content and do what he wants to do. He'll decide whether or not he wants to go on a panel. But I think some people, they demand a certain type of a level of respect and they're not going to allow certain folks to disrespect them. So they don't have to be in the space where the disrespect is going to come. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if I may be right, I may be wrong, but that's just my observation, to be quite honest. Stormin Normanson, thank you so much. I appreciate you for becoming a member. Bappin says, one moment Cruiser is defending the sector to other sectors, then she's dragging the sector by its edges. So you think it's a contradiction. I see what you're saying there. But I don't know. You know what? I think Cruiser said she's taking her time and leaving. I don't know if she's fully gone. She used to love it. I don't think she's feeling it anymore. But you are entitled to your opinion. I don't think everybody should all, feel and think the same way. So I accept your opinion. Big up yourself, Shantae. Most sectors do the same thing, and we have watched for years. So what does that say about us? You got a good point. Like if we that is one of the reasons why I said we can, as subscribers, we see what is happening, we talk about it. But for me, hold on. But for me, I don't see myself complaining. I am just going to do actions for me. For me, it's all in the actions. So for me, if I don't like a type of thing, I'm just not going to watch. Like I've been saying for a while that I've been unsubscribing from people, and I really have. And then for the few that I watch, I'll stay in the clouds and watch. You know what I'm saying? And if I don't like a particular type of content, I'm getting away from it. Hey, King Kaios. Hey, everybody coming in. Hey, Miss LA. So for me, As a subby, I am not going to complain about, oh, this person is doing that, whatever. I am going to say that this is what I observe, but at the end of the day, I am not going to stick around and watch the shit I don't like. You know what I'm saying? Bean says it's the delineation for me. Some pompous CCs believe that condescension is a flex. Subscribers are very necessary. Lowly subbies are what drive every application and platform. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the subscribers are the ones who make you who you are. So I don't know why some of these people come out here trying to act as if they are better than the very same people who make you. You think it's your content alone that makes you? Baby, it's the people who watch you that make you. And those are the people who you are disrespecting. Like, y'all be playing in people's faces all the time. I can't stand that. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand it. But hey, let me see. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Hey, Miss Toby. Happy Saturday. Hey, everybody. Hey, let me see. Did anybody else come in? Let me see. So for me, especially moving into 2026, I'm going to have to think long and hard about what I watch, who I support, how I move going forward. And I know people make these New Year's resolutions all the time. But for me, I don't know. Being around in the same space, doing the same thing all the time, I don't think it's not productive. I don't know. So for me, what I've been doing, since I've been making these complaints about how I can't watch certain things and blah, 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 I continue to watch the people who do real content. If I like a certain style of content, like from the older beef sector folks, that's who I'm going to go watch. I'm not going to go around in the other people's chats and then complain about the content they're giving. Let them do the content they want to. Then I'm going to go watch the real people who I like. The originals. Or not only the originals, because I support, new people and stuff. But I'm going to watch you as long as you entertain me, as long as your content is organic. I want organic content. That is what I want. You're not gonna make me look like a dumb fool going along with the crap that you come with. Disrespecting your subscribers and stuff. Get the hell up out of here. This is why I keep telling you, after a while, some of these people start thinking they're celebrities on here. I keep telling you, in their mind, they are so high and mighty. They start requesting certain things of people. Like, get out of your head. Diana says the begging is a total cringe. A lot of people are tired of it. I think that people should give because they want to, not because you keep, asking for it. I think if people like you, they're going to send you stuff. That's how I think. I think once you make your Cash App available, whether in the chat or on the screen or however you want to do it, people who love your content and love you, they are going to support you financially. But the strong arming people, the cussing people out for it, saying, oh, you don't support me, so you can't talk to me. Oh, hell no. Nobody wants to hear about money every day. Y'all know some people work like long freaking hours for the little money they have. Do you know that? Beans, you are so correct. You can provide the best content and get absolutely nowhere due to lack of supporters, because the same people who complain about what is happening are the same people who are watching. So they complain about what they don't like and this and that, but guess what? They're still watching. Okay. I'm just saying. But anyways, I don't want to talk about that too much. I just want to say that the subscribers have been talking. They have been making their point of view known for a while. And when when content creators hear it, they act as if people are trying to talk down on them, or they take it in such a negative way because they cannot take critiques. They do not like people giving critique. They do not like people criticizing them. They don't like to hear people's opinions. They don't like that. The subscribers have to tell you what they think about stuff. Why do you hold it over their heads? They are telling you what they like and don't like. They're telling you what they see over the years or what they notice, and they're just telling you about it. That's all. But then you got to take it negatively, and you want to come out here and act like, the people who support you don't have a right to tell you what they feel. That's crazy. And this is why I'm saying, why am I going to complain? I'm not going to complain. You go where you find entertaining. That's it. Or not watch or unsubscribe. That's it. That's all. I'm really tired of hearing about money. I'm not going to lie. I'll tell you that. Whether people are boasting about how much they make, whether people are begging, I just remembered somebody. Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. It's secondhand embarrassment for me. It's just too much. Allow people to give because they want to. Don't become cussing people out. I don't know. And don't insult me because if I like you, I'm a strong supporter. Okay? So I just thought I'd come on here and say that for a little bit. Moving into 2026, I don't see myself ever talking about this anymore. The beef sector is now the fake sector. We are still going to acknowledge that some of the stuff that has been going on for years in the sector has been some real sick-ish. So we're not going to act like it was just this blissful time and everything was so positive and everything was so good and blah, blah, blah. No. But at the same time, some of us are tired of you guys being fake. That's it. That's my outcry as a subscriber who's been here for a while. We're just tired of the fakeness. That's it, and that's all. And then you got some people, I'm glad you said this too, Bab. They are afraid to talk. Let us say something happened, right? If they are cool with the content creator, best believe they are either not going to do commentary on it or they're going to skirt around certain things. They don't want to talk about certain things because they're cool with that person. And that's where some of the fakeness comes in. If you're talking about stuff you see on YouTube, right? If you're talking about stuff that you see, why are you gonna, I'm cool with this person, I'm not gonna talk about. This is where the fake things come up. Especially when people are friends, they don't give good commentary because guess what? They don't want to step on their friends' toes. They don't want to call a thing a thing. And you're expecting for us to look at you as a genuine one? Oh, hell no. They're afraid to drag others that they punch down. Hold on. People are so afraid to drag others that they punch down on people who they think are less than. Oh, okay. Not Tiny Waist production. Oh my God. Lovely Love has been around for a while, and I think if she got more support, as crazy as she is, she would be doing way better on here. Whether or not she's on here drunk, whether or not she's forgetting stuff, whether or not she's cussing you out for stuff. Like, I have seen here where some of these content creators, they black people out. They do. And I'm noticing, like, a typical example. Lovely Love went through what she went through the other day. And only when they heard about what happened to her, then they started flocking around to support, and all of a sudden they cared about her. LG will be on here with her crazy ass. They don't care about her. Something comes up. Guess what? Now everybody likes her and they want it. I'm like, let me get, oh shit. Girl, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Let me leave that alone. I'm gonna drop the link if anybody wants to come up. I didn't intend to stay so long talking about this, but hey. Yeah. So like I was saying, if you notice, there would be 10, 15 different storylines going around in the sector. But then based on the fakeness in the sector, you will see they pick and choose what storylines they want to talk about or promote. And then I have noticed that, okay? I have seen that, and some people are afraid to talk because they don't want to get on other, they don't want other folks to cuss them out because they're supposed to be friends, you know? Bappin says they totally blacked Lovely Love and Demetra. Um, and Dovey, and who else? Can I think about, let me think, see if I can think about some names. Dovey. Hmm. Who else used to do content on here and they don't do it anymore? I can't think of any more names off the top of my head right now. They will promote, let me tell you, they will promote new people before they give some strength to the ones who've been around here for a long time. I'll just say that. Okay? I will see, and I'm going to give an example. I would see some people modding for their lives in some chats. You hear me? Modding for their life, supporting that content creator. And then that mod would go live, and you don't see the CCs over there. But if people talk about it and they're in the clouds and they hear it, like myself right now, you see them start making an effort to go over there, and I'm like, look at that. Look at that. You know? She was getting blacked out too at one point. Let me tell you something, what I observed one day. Your King Roman used to do, hold on, can you hear my background? Let me know if you can hear my background so I can know if I should get the hell up off of here. Hold on.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Hey, it's Carrie. We do what we want over here. We chill, we have open panel discussions, sing karaoke, play games, kick back, or whatever. Let's break the monotony.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Okay, let me tell you something. Bapping this bitch. I remember when she was one of those CCs with lower numbers. I remember. Those who've been here, they know that. Those who've been here, they know that. And then she came back and there was a little bit of drama centered around her. And the same ones who were not giving her that type of energy or that type of support, they started to support her. And then that is when she started getting her support over here. Okay? We know. We know. They used to block King Roman news out. Let's call a thing a thing. Well, I think so. I think so. Remember when he was doing his news and stuff? A lot of folks weren't over there that time when he started off doing his news, and whether it's entertainment news or just world news, it doesn't matter. Right? And then you didn't see a lot of them over there. Then he started doing the running back. You started seeing people come over there. And not on there was a falling out that happened. There was a falling out that he had with somebody, and he went off. And that's when people started to show attention. But not only that, when he responded, you could tell, you could hear that people were deliberately saying that they're not going to talk about what he did. And I think it was when he responded to Brianna. I think it was. I think he did a back to fat. For those who know, if you're in the clouds, let me know. I think it was a back to fat. I think it was. Not until he started showing people who he could really roast and drag did people start paying attention. Okay. I could tell. I could tell. I remember he was doing his thing over there, and people were deliberately making sure they didn't mention stuff that was happening on his channel. They were deliberately blocking him out, blacking him out. I remember that. But guess what? He didn't ease up, and other people started supporting him, and that's when people started watching more. Call a thing a thing. Hold on. Let me make sure this is Miss Toby. Hold on. Is that you, Miss Toby?
Yeah, good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing good. How are you?
I missed the last part. Who were you talking about?
I was talking about when for me, I don't know if everybody thinks the same way, but I was talking about some of the content creators that were used to get blacked out. And I think that King Roman was being blacked out when he just started. And Ness was blacked out at one point. Lovely Love too was blacked out. Demetra at one point was being blacked out.
You think
So I was
you
talking
really
about that.
okay? You really think Romo was blacked out when he first started? I thought maybe because when he initially first started, remember he was more focused on celebrity news and
Right. And I was
and stuff,
definitely
right?
over there when he first started going doing more live streams and stuff. I was over there during that
Yeah,
time
I
where the
was.
King Roman news.
Excuse. Oh my God! Shut up. Um. Yeah, I mean, because I was definitely over there when he initially did, the celebrity news and world news and everything
World
like that.
news. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
there
and
for
world
all of
news and
that
stuff like that. And
every
I really,
morning.
really, yeah, I was there every morning. And I really supported him and stuff. And
Mhm.
I mean, I don't know. He knows. I liked when it was the small, intimate group
Me too. I did
chat.
because I was over there mostly when it was smaller and intimate. But
And then once he got heavy in the beef sector, then I think that's when more people came around. Cause you know how people are, they like fuck shit.
thank you for reminding me, Bappin. It was two specific things that I think that made people start, watching him more. Not only was the run it back because of people like James and so on that supported him. Was it running back? Is that what it was called? It was it running back when he interviewed the CCs.
I
Is
don't
that what
think
it
he
was
called
called,
it
Miss
running
Toby?
back. I thought
I don't
running back
remember
was
what it
like
was
when he was
called.
running back what was happening within the sector. I don't know. But that's
What
when
was
he
it
started
called?
interviewing, yeah, when he interviewed the CCs and stuff, and he
Right.
interviewed James and he interviewed
Right.
Rico and he interviewed
Mhm.
who else did he interview? Then he interviewed Tracy too.
Tisa,
He
Tracy.
interviewed Tisa, but I think the Tisa live was the first live where people really saw how he could go
He
off
could
on
really
people.
right, right. I'm trying to remember what it's called. What is so it's not Run It Back. I'm pretty sure somebody will drop down and let me know what it's called. But I do remember watching that. But I remember I was there when he first started going live with just a few of us in the chat and stuff. But not until he showed himself. And thank you, Bappin, for reminding me. It was when that MHB
Yeah.
guy came and he really
Hmm.
showed people what he was made of. And they started looking more. But I'm saying there was a point in time when I think he was fighting with Brianna at the time. I am telling you, you could feel the tension. You could tell that people were deliberately not trying to do any type of commentary about him talking, responding to her. Like you could tell the bigger CCs were like, nah, we're not going to touch that. We're not going to give him any light. We're not going to talk about him. And he was giving it up over there. I remember that back to fight read down. I remember it. But because people are fake on here, they pick and
Hmm.
choose what they want to talk about in the sector. If they don't want to push
Hmm.
a storyline, they're not going to talk about it. Are you hearing an echo? Let me mute.
You hear Echo?
You could go ahead.
Is it
I'll
me?
mute while you talk. I don't hear an echo from my end, but I'll mute while you go.
I hear like when I say something, I hear echo. But if you just mute it, I don't. Maybe you got to go in and cancel my echo cancellation.
Okay, let me do that. Let me go to your
Correct.
microphone. It was off. I don't know. Let me take this off.
Let me.
They're all off. Is it still echoing?
No, I don't hear it.
Okay. You are so
Yeah.
correct, Bab. I remember that when it happened.
Yeah. So you was just basically talking about what's going on within the sector and everything like that. No, it wasn't Wake and Bake, Miss LA. It was something else called. I don't know. We probably could look and see because he probably got it on his channel how he name it. But it just was mostly interviews and stuff with people within the sector. Like I guess OG people in the sector. Very Curry.
I'm here. I'm here. Just had to deal with something. I had to mute real quick. I'm here. I don't think it was Wake and Bake. Mm-mm.
No, it wasn't Wake and Bake. Wake and Bake is when he wake up in the morning just talking shit and and smoking and shit like that.
Let me go look while I
Yeah,
speak. I
go
don't know
look.
if
It
he
might
still
be.
has them up. Let me
Yeah,
mute.
I think
I'm
he
gonna go
still
look.
has some up. It might be on his original channel, not the King Roman on the go though. Things Roman be living his own life. You know what I'm saying? He don't be thinking about going live more. He be life for him. You know what I'm saying? So he don't be thinking about going live that often. And truthfully, I like the fact that he doesn't go live all the time. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but I like the fact that he don't have to go, that he doesn't necessarily go live all the time. I guess Barry Curry gonna go check y'all. I hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving, or you don't celebrate, hope you rest well or whatever.
So I was right. It was Run It Back.
Oh, okay, it was running back, girl. I don't know, girl. All
Okay.
right. So it
Okay.
was
Okay.
okay. So it was running back. Okay, I guess you're gonna. Oh, okay, that makes
I
sense.
scrolled all the way back to 3 years ago when he did the one with Tisa that got 10K views.
Oh Lord Jesus, girl.
Yeah, baby. Oh, they were all running back. I'm looking at all of them. I forgot Timothy came on it. Okay, Timothy
Oh, girl,
Blaine.
you know what? Now you're gonna make me want to go watch that. But I've been watching.
Man, I remember these. I
Now
was
you're
there
gonna
for
make me
every
wanna.
single one of them. And
Now you're
Spilly
gonna want
Boy
me
was
to
the
go
first one who decided, he was gonna go on and support. Shout out to Drunks for
rewatch.
that. Yeah. Hey, Fates Yaya. Hey, Linda B. Hey, everybody coming in. Man, this was 4 years ago. My
Dang,
God.
Kyle, you gonna make me want to go back today and
This was four.
look at some of that stuff.
Baby. This was 4 years ago. I remember because
Does
I
he still have
remember
the
when.
Does he still have the Tisa one up?
Oh, yeah, it is right there.
Oh, girl. Oh, I might
That
want to
one
go
was.
back and just read the chat.
Baby. I was there for them all, baby. So it was Spilly Boy TV. It was Duchess. Uh, who else? Rico
Oh,
Reports.
DKL's probably was fun.
I don't know what this one was. Mimi and Chocolate Bay. Hold on. There was that woman in San Antonio. There was Timothy Blaine. There was Wiley. I'm just saying. It was a lot. Who else was this? With Tisa. Tisa's one got 10K too. So it was quite a number of them, about 9 or 10 of them, maybe. Yeah. That is when he started doing a little bit of beef sector content, It was something different.
Mhm.
And for a lot of people, that's when they started watching.
Mhm.
But shout out to those who were there when it was only the news, baby.
Yeah, I was watching him. I was watching him since the news, since the news and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
We
That's why
were
I
so
didn't understand.
excited when he started going live with the news,
Yeah,
right?
that's why. Yeah, I was watching him since the news and stuff. That's why I didn't understand. When the whole group chat thing started and people were saying people laughed
That
out for
was
him and stuff, and I'm
crazy.
like, but I've been
That is
there
because they weren't
since the
watching, so they
beginning.
wouldn't have known that he just, opened it up for everyone. I remember, you know.
But yeah, but I was there from the. It wasn't like I wasn't in Roman's. What I'm saying, chat even before he started doing B sector content. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
it ain't like, oh, I left somebody for him or whatever like that. It was like I
Nah.
was always around him
They
too, and I was
they just
in
started
other
noticing more.
places.
That's all. They just started noticing more. That's all it was, Fates. No more eyes came, so now people find more problems. That's it. That's all it was. Ciao.
Girl, that's why sometimes I do miss intimate chats though, like just little chats or whatever like that, or
And I
smaller
prefer
chat.
those types. It's
I'm
more
not gonna say
intimate. I
like
prefer those.
girl, but let me tell you something. Sometimes when you go somewhere and it's a smaller chat, you get more tea in a fucking smaller chat.
Exactly.
Oh my god,
Exactly.
girl.
Exactly. I like it in the smaller chat. It's just intimate. You could get way more out of the content creator because it's a smaller group of people that they're talking to, and then you never know who hits a link over there, baby.
Oh my god.
Sometimes I'll be getting stuff over there by
Ooh.
Sincere.
Girl,
You
oh,
hear
that's what I was
me?
about to say. I was about to say that, because
Sincere.
oh my god, because I know people probably don't consider, oh, she's not really acceptable. But let me tell you something.
I don't
I
care what sector
love
she's in.
sincere and
I'll
I
be over
love a
there.
sincere chat. Yes, girl. Don't you get so much stuff over there?
But don't you realize that a lot of people don't talk about it? They may be in the clouds, but they don't talk about it because they don't want to give her no type of promotion. I've noticed that too. But they'll
Shout
promote other people
no.
from other sectors though.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I
I
love a
I,
good
I love it over by Sincere.
I
First of
love
all,
it
I
over
like the music
sincere.
she plays.
Yeah, her music is nice. And I really enjoy her commentary.
Yeah, I do. I really do. Hey, no pressure. Hey, everybody. So
And
I
let me tell you
do like going to the
I
smaller
go to, but
spaces.
who else I love to, but she's an OG in my eyes. Girl, I love me a good Deanna live, okay?
Baby, baby. I love it over there. Okay. I love it over my Deanna's. I'm telling you. Uh, thank you, Max.
Girl,
You know it, Max. You know it. I love it over my Deanna's. Okay. I've
yes,
seen
girl.
stuff pop off over there too, and you could tell that they don't want to talk about what.
Girl,
Baby.
Deanna lives, Cecilia live, and I be in Max's butchers too. Max be having good lives too, but I
Max cusses people out. I'm like, who's she cussing this
but Max,
time?
girl, let me tell you something. Max cuss people out. One day she cussed somebody out on someone on my behalf, but the only thing she did say, and they need to leave Miss Toby alone. Leave them old ass ladies alone. Girl, I got tickle pink. I was laughing. I said, "Dang, man, oh girl." But yeah, but I love me some Cecilia though. That's a good live.
Max, why you calling that lady an old lady?
So you better leave the motherfucking old ass ladies alone. I said,
I just I was thinking that as much as I love the beef sector and stuff, and I do sometimes talk about the stuff that happened over here. I'm thinking that moving on for 2026, that I may create another channel and just pretty much do my own thing over there. I'm thinking of doing that, or totally changing this channel. I don't
oh
know. I'm
really?
thinking about it. Right. I'm just thinking about doing conversations about different topics and stuff. So I'll see how it goes. I don't know. Or stick to my other stuff that I do, like my games and stuff. I'm thinking I'm gonna do that because I really am getting tired of some of the stuff over here. So I don't see myself
Hmm.
talking about it too much. I don't know. I'll see how it goes. I'll think about it.
But I'll still be there, and especially when we talk about different topics.
Yeah, I don't know if I could take too much of certain content here in the sector anymore. I think I'm outgrowing the beef
Matt said
sector.
just do another one, like another channel, and leave this one how it is.
Okay, probably I do that.
Yeah.
So I'll
Because
do
then once,
that so
yeah,
I could
because
do
some
more
days you
topics
might
and
want
stuff.
to. Maybe something happened in a sector, and you might say, "Some fuck shit." Let me go on my channel and just say what I feel.
Yeah, I think I'll do that and use my other channel for just other stuff. And I'm gonna start off, and those who need to find me, they'll find me. I'll put my link in for those who want to come over there and do that. But for right now, I'm kind of tired
Huh,
of
Miss
some of the
Kimberly?
stuff that I've been watching. Good morning, Miss
Girl, yeah,
Kimberly.
that's why I really haven't really. I mean, I've been like in and out the sector, in and out the sector.
Yeah, and
You
I'm
know,
gonna
like
continue to unsubscribe from folks too, because I've been doing that for the whole of this year, one by
really,
one. Oh yeah.
wow.
So I only got a few left.
Well,
Not
like I canceled a lot of my memberships. I'm not gonna lie. Like I've only kept like what people I have that's considered. Girl, let me tell you what's people in the sector I really have that's. I still got Roma's membership. I still got Ronnie Q's membership, but Ronnie Q don't even talk about free sector stuff, girl. She talk
Ronnie
about
Coops.
politics.
She
She like
don't
fuck
care
y'all.
about beef sector like that. She'll
She
drop
say
in
she still
if
be
she.
the chance every once in a while, but I still have her membership. And I have really B membership, but to me, really B, she not even B sector. That's not B sector.
Yeah. I got Fates Yaya. I got Deanna. I got Ronnie Q. I can't recall if I have any more,
Hmm.
but I
Does
those are
Todd
the three I
deserve
could
half?
remember off the top of my head. Cause I'm always gonna be at Deanna's and Ronnie Q's. Okay, and I love me some Fates Yaya. So
Well,
yeah.
once Faith get her channel back up, then I'll have my membership. But something going on with her channel, so that's why I don't have a membership. Oh look, does Todd deserve half? What you think,
Child. I've been seeing some videos surface,
girl?
and
I
I
think
could
it's gonna
tell
get
he's been wanting to
nasty.
leave for a long time.
I think that divorce is about to get nasty. What you
I
think?
think so too. And everything that Candy has been trying to hide, it's gonna come out. I've seen some raw discussions. I was watching Lovely T, and who else was I watching? Because I still watch Lovely T. There was one
Hmm.
other person I was watching. And they were showing some videos of Todd, wanting to break free. Like he's saying they don't have to do everything together. Like he was basically saying that she just wants to be in his space all the time, and he's wanting to do stuff for himself so he can make his own money and do his own thing. And I don't know. I don't know. And Candy was there saying that whatever she makes is hers. I
I
don't
don't,
know.
I don't, I
I
don't
don't
think that he
know.
deserves half. I think maybe he deserves what amount they earned together when they
After
were
they
in the
got married,
marriage. Yeah,
right?
after like
But
within
not
the
all those
marriage.
money she's been making from her royalties and other stuff, all the businesses she has,
Yeah,
but maybe
that's what I
what they did
think.
together.
Because I believe they were producer partners, right? I know that she like produced a lot of stuff on Broadway, and I think that he was also one of the producers too when they produced stuff on Broadway, and then they was producing some shows together and everything like that. I don't even know. Do they still have the restaurants? I don't even know if the restaurants are still open.
I don't know. I wanted to go. I've passed. Oh my gosh.
Huh?
Let me not say it. Every time I'm made to go to that restaurant, there's just something about I can't
Which
go. I
one?
don't know.
Which
The
restaurant?
old
Oh,
lady
Lady
gang.
Gang.
I can't tell you the location though, but yeah, old lady gang. I'm like, no, I
Oh,
can't
well,
go
I
in
heard.
there.
Yeah, I heard that the
I've
food
never
wasn't really
been
that
there. I
great.
heard some reviews too, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
I heard the food
nah.
wasn't that great. Oh, I still hear a little echo, but
Let me mute.
it's okay. Miss LA said it was horrible.
Yeah, because the reviews I heard made me not want to go. But then when you see her and you see certain things, they'll be talking about how good the food is, and I'm like, it's a mixed thing for me. I don't know if I could do it.
But girl, but
Ooh,
didn't you hear the rumors though? Like when I was on IG, because you know when the news broke, you know how it is. A couple days later, they get all in that business and stuff. But allegedly, they said that it was another woman in a relationship
yeah,
anyway.
I was just about to say that because I saw videos and pics of them on like vacations with that one woman. You saw that, Miss Toby?
Yeah.
Baby. I'm like, who goes on a vacation with only one friend and their husband? Like a third wheel
Mm-mm.
type of thing. So
I
I
don't
think they
know,
were,
girl.
I don't
When
put
you
that
open that,
past Candy
when you open
because
that
she had her
Pandora
sex.
box, when you open that
Baby.
Pandora box in your marriage, girl, I don't
Mm,
believe in that. I mean, to each his own though, but
all of them was closed. Bappin says all the restaurants have been closed.
oh,
Oh
okay.
my
See, that's
God.
what, yeah. And do you think that's when the downhill of the marriage might have occurred too? Like when the restaurants was getting closed down, remember? Because people were saying that they had owed money or something.
Oh, possibly. I don't know. So I guess the whole internet is now trying to figure out whether or not it's fair for him to get half of her money. I don't know. I don't
Well, let
know.
me tell you what I think what he's going to try to pimp. He's going to try to pimp that daddy daycare shit,
Ooh,
trying to say that
yeah.
he always takes care of the two youngest ones because Candy is so busy and never
Always
around.
busy. Right. So he's going to
He's,
talk about the fact that he's their primary caregiver. So he's the
yeah.
one who's always there. So he's made like a real valuable contribution to the family unit. So they're going to say, you know what? He deserves half for all that time he spent because she's always out. So you got a good point there. Because he's basically been their stay at home dad, whether or not they had, nannies or whatever. But
And my thing
yeah.
is, he made sure he records certain shit. Okay.
Yeah.
I seen
And
yesterday he was in the kitchen cooking breakfast, saying it's daddy daycare.
and maybe all those businesses, I don't know all the businesses they've built together, but I don't know how many businesses they have, but if they built businesses together, hey, Jay Wilson, I don't know. Maybe
Well, what you think? What
he
you think?
deserves half.
Mama Jules saying.
I don't know. I haven't seen anything with her, but for me, I think Candy had that woman like in their relationship way too much. That's how I think. Hey Jay Wilson, I've been here hiding, because I didn't get that immigration lawyer just yet, so I've been hiding and stuff,
Oh my
keeping a
God,
cool
Curry.
head.
Oh my God, Curry.
I've been hiding, baby. I've been hiding, child. I see you out there traveling and stuff. Are you back home, Jay Wilson? Oh my God. What did Todd contribute though? Apart from, in the relationship, yeah,
Girl,
he took
I don't
care
know.
of the
But then my
children.
thing
What
is,
were some of the businesses that they had together? I don't
I don't
know.
know. But my thing is, he might end up saying like, I quit my job for that woman.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember, he quit being the producer of Real Housewives so he could date her. And then they eventually got engaged and got married.
I haven't been following up the whole thing, but I do see some of these videos. So I don't know. And I don't know what the prenup is like. So I don't know. I don't know. I haven't been following a whole everything, but I just remember I saw those videos while I was watching Lovely Tea the other day. Hold on. Give me 1 second, Miss Toby.
Okay, no problem. So, Bab, what are your thoughts? Should Todd get half? Because you asked us. I want to know what you think. Put it in the chat if you don't mind. What concept, Miss LA? Pastor said Candy got her money on lockdown. But I have a feeling that after 10 years of marriage, I think he's going to get something out the deal, Pastor. Something. It might not be a lot, but I think he might get something out the deal. I'm surprised they lasted this long. 11 years, that's a long time.
I'm sorry.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Another thing that's been going on, because I have not gone in depth into the Todd and Candy thing. Did you see Ray J and Princess, that video?
Girl. But I have a question. How did he get arrested on Thanksgiving, but he was out of jail that quick?
I have no idea. And do you think he actually pulled the gun, or was he removing it from his waist? Or trying to, I don't know. Do you think he pulled the
Well,
gun from what you saw in the video?
I seen a video of him pulling out the gun, but at the time I didn't see him pull it out in her face. He
And
was
was
sitting
he
in a room
aiming it
somewhere.
right? He was live streaming. And why are they so toxic around their children is what I want to know. Why do they behave like that? So he was accusing her of being drunk and going to drive, her and her friend of being drunk. Under new management is in the back. Accusing
Oh my
her.
God, no under management. Because let me tell you something, under management. I went to another sector to get away from the sector, and here you are. You showed up in the sector, and you on somebody's panel.
What was she doing?
Girl, I'm in the mommy sector.
Oh my God, she's over there too.
Listen to someone doing commentary about one of the mothers in the mommy sector, and here she go clicking the person's link and talk about what sector is this? Where am I at? Why are you here?
Let me hear what she's saying real quick. Hold on. Let me make sure it's her. On the new management, is that you?
Yeah, stop laughing at me.
What are you doing in the mommy sector?
I don't know. I got lost. I made a wrong turn. Miss Toby, stop fussing at me.
Girl,
Why?
I'm in the chat telling her to get down because she don't know what's going on, what we're talking about.
Sure
So
did.
eventually, you know how I am. I click the link to tell her to get down. And don't do this foolishness over here. Look, when I go to other sectors, I get pissed when I see people from the beef sector and other sectors. I'm coming here to enjoy myself, to get away from y'all crazy
Okay.
motherfuckers.
All right, Miss Toby, let me say this. That Todd and Candy situation, my opinion about it is when they first met and got together and all that, why
Mm-hmm.
quit his job right away? I feel as though he should have kept his job first of all, because it made me look at him like, okay, Candy got money, you know, and she's good on money because it keeps coming in, the songs she's writing, the groups. Why you quit your job?
Well, I think they were dating for a while, like secretly, and no one knew. And then eventually it would have to come out. And I don't think that he could keep the job as producer, at the Real Housewives of Atlanta if he was dating a cast member, if I'm not mistaken. Right, Carrie?
And that's what her mother was upset about too, you know. And far as Ray J got them damn demons all up in him. He's on that demon stuff.
I'm sorry, Miss Toby. I stepped away a little bit. I'm thinking maybe because of his job, he had to quit because if he was a
Mm-hmm.
producer on the show, I don't think he could date her at the time.
Yeah, that's
I
what I was saying.
but
And
I
I
never
think they kept that relationship a secret for a while. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And
They're not
eventually,
allowed to date each other. The
yeah.
cast is not supposed to have any type of relationship with the production crew.
I never heard that, but like I said it again. That's why her mother was very upset. because her mother even said it. You
But,
know.
no, rest assured, my mama Joyce was always upset when there was a man involved in Candy's life. Because
Yeah.
remember when Candy initially came on Real Housewives of Atlanta, she was
Yeah.
engaged to that guy that got
All
unalived or
those kids.
whatever,
He had a
and
lot of kids or
she
something.
was critical of him because the guy had a lot of kids or something like that.
Right.
But I
Right.
think Mama Joyce ain't happy with anybody that Candy had because you know why? Because
She
that would
is
have been
too
money that Mama
invested.
Joyce
She's
wouldn't
worried
been
about the
getting.
money.
Well,
Yeah,
here's
she's
the
too
thing.
worried about the money. She
Here's the
thinks that
thing.
everybody who she talks to, that they're just wanting to be in it for the money. That's
Right.
what. Hey,
But
Sue
here's the
Carter.
thing. Everybody Candy was with wasn't up to her level. I'm sure she would have dated someone up or married someone up to her level or higher. Mama Joyce would have been cool with it.
I
Well,
don't know,
that's
yo.
true. Maybe if they
Just
had
like
money,
the guy,
yeah.
just like the guy with all them damn kids when they first came on. Mama Joyce was right. She married him. Anything happened, hey, she's gonna be responsible. Them women gonna take her to court, you know, for child support and all that. But she was right.
Bap says he quit his job, but he's earned more money with Candy than he would have been a production or set runner. Because do you think because she was taking him on all those tours and all of that, she was getting him paid? You know,
Yeah,
maybe,
but Candy was sponsoring a lot of that with her money.
maybe he was a part of her entourage. I don't know what's the right term to use, and he was getting paid for being maybe her manager or something. I don't know. So maybe he made way more money going on all those tours and stuff with her. What's that musical she did and all of those stuff? So maybe he was making more money there as opposed to staying on
Oh,
Real
okay. The
Housewives.
music that was based on that story because the mother
Right.
didn't like who
So
she was with.
so yeah, so I think he was making more money then, but at the same time, the type of lifestyle he's been living, it's been 11 years. So I'm thinking that he may walk away with a nice chunk of change, you know.
But a lot of that was
He
Candy's
is going
money.
to. And he's worse, he's
Candy's
been
money.
a stay-at-home dad. Aha, baby.
Hmm.
I don't know if I should
Very
keep
hairy.
up with the Ray J thing that's going on. I just keep stuff at surface level to be quite honest, because these celebrities have way more money than me. I can't really get too caught up in them. I take stuff on the surface, but at the same time, I don't know if Ray J is going through some stuff right now. I don't know if he's on drugs or something, but I think he's also going after the Kardashians as well. Hey, really, B, this is somebody who will know more about this than I do. Hey, Real
Something,
BTV.
yeah, something. Hey, really be something is going on with Ray J. That's for certain. But he has a new girlfriend, from my understanding, and I saw the other day in the clip. He basically told his girlfriend, "I don't love you. I mean, I'm not in love with you. I got love for you, but I ain't in love with you." And she was real hurt.
Yeah, she was crying. But
He is crazy.
very
I've always
Carrie,
thought he was crazy. What you got going on?
very. Can you help me out after your live?
You want to go live?
Yeah, after you're done.
Okay. Okay.
You want to
Like,
read the
Oh
huh?
hell no! I don't give redirect. What am I gonna go redirect 10 people to her?
What she asking for? What she asking you for?
Ask me,
Even though
I'm
they're
right
40
here.
right now, but
Miss Toby,
she
I'm
wants
right
to know
here.
how to drop links and stuff, so I'm gonna just
Miss
show it to
Toby,
her.
I'm right here.
Um, really,
Please.
B said that is true. Candy made him a millionaire. Oh yeah, most definitely. I know Candy made him a millionaire. He definitely made more money by just being married to her. And really big. Can I ask you a question? Um, do the house husbands on these shows do they get a salary or anything or money when they are on episodes? I always wanted to know that. Do they get money? Because I remember at one point in time they didn't get paid, but do they get a little bit of money now?
Do they make an appearance? Maybe an appearance fee. I don't know. Let's see what she says. Because in
Yeah.
order for them to even be on camera, they have to sign some type of contract. So
Can you
maybe
sit
I
your
think
butt down
so.
somewhere? Look at you. Look. Get there. Sit down.
I think he
Damn.
has some mental issues, no pressure, because I've seen him spazzing out several times, and he's had to talk to his psychiatrist or whoever she was online, trying to calm him down and stuff. I've seen him have like really bad
You
episodes.
know what? I think he went a little crazy, and y'all could either disagree with me or agree. After Whitney was gone, he went a little cuckoo.
They say he had something to do with it. Child, I don't know. They say he was giving her stuff. They said he was the one, helping to get her the drugs and stuff. I don't know how true it is, but maybe that's the remorse. I don't know. But I do know he's a little bit off. He's always been like that. And how are you going to be with someone and they tell you they don't show you they love you? Get the hell up out of that relationship is what I'm thinking.
Well, is he
He's
still
always
married?
been problematic. Who?
Are they still married, Princess and Ray J? Are they still married?
That I don't know. Didn't they? I think they got a divorce. Didn't they
Because I
get a
remember they kept
divorce?
calling it off. Like they was going to get a divorce and they called it off, and they was going to get a divorce and then they called it off.
I don't know. I don't know. No Pressure says I wouldn't want to be near Ray J. I saw a video of him last night before I went to bed. There was this
Mm-hmm.
comedian guy, I don't know his name, who was mocking Ray J. Did Ray
Mm-hmm.
J do a concert recently where he had his big gut out and
Yes,
dancing
girl, and
in his black
yes, girl,
suit?
girl, and he's
Oh
sounding the
my
mess
god!
girl.
Oh my god! Oh my
Really, B
god!
must have left the chat because she didn't answer the
Let me see if
question.
she's in here. I don't see her.
When on
Oh,
the new
maybe she
management
left.
drop down, she gone.
Yeah, she did. Maybe she's gonna get herself ready for her live. Under new management is wanting to start doing live streams, so I guess she wants to know how to drop her link. Really be
You said,
responded. Here we go.
and the only hustlers that get paid are on New Jersey. What?
What is it about New Jersey?
That's messed up. I feel like back in the day, Peter should have got some money because Peter earned money on that show. He was literally another wife. He just didn't have the peach.
Here we go, Miss. This is the same thing I was thinking. I remember when he pushed her in that pool. Okay, she should have never gone back after that. Whether or not he was doing it for views, no apology you could ever give me. That relationship would have ended that very same day. You hear me? I remember when he pushed Princess in the pool.
Oh yeah, on Love and Hip Hop.
Yes.
Oh
And I'm
yeah.
like, who does that to somebody they're dating? Let me go
You know
type
she
it
was
in.
dating Floyd Mayweather before she started dating him.
Oh, really? No, that I didn't
Mm-hmm.
know. Let me go look and see what they say. Ray J and Princess. Okay, this one was in April.
I wonder
They are
why not.
technically still married despite filing for a divorce 4 times. Oh my god. This is from TMZ. Okay, so I'm reading this from TMZ. Ray J and Princess Love are technically still married. This was April 14th. I don't know, maybe I should look for something for November. Oh my god. Okay. So they're still
No,
married.
he didn't help her get out. I remember that episode. She crawled her way back out of the pool.
That just says
But
they're divorced. Are
I don't think
they?
they got divorced though, man. But I
They
don't think
filed
so.
for it from what I'm
Because they
reading
filed
here.
for it
Let me
like
find another
several
good source.
times.
So they announced the divorce. This is one day. Okay, let me go to ABC News. Okay. This is November 27th. So I think I'm going to go with I'll just keep remembering that pool push. Hold on. He's 44. Wow, and he's still acting like a child. The 44-year-old actor, songwriter, singer, whose real name is Willie, blah, blah, blah. All right, let me skip
Girl, can
through
you
that.
imagine? His name is Willie. Oh, he a junior. That's why. He a junior. Right, Curry. If you're trying to read, we can't hear you.
I'm behind here laughing.
Are you laughing?
Hold on. A docket from a Los Angeles courthouse states that a petition for a divorce for the couple was filed in February 2024. The divorce appears to be ongoing. I don't know what to make of that. I don't know. So they filed? Yeah, that's a toxic relationship. I could never do it. She keeps going back. Whatever became of Peter? The last time I saw Peter,
Peter
not
in
Peter.
jail. He's in federal jail.
What the?
The
What did
feds
he
got him.
do?
Really, B said, can you drop the link for her, please? Oh, this is gonna be
Okay.
good because she'll never, ask somebody to drop the link. I want to get the dirt.
Yeah, because I don't know much. And she does that on her
Yeah,
channel.
he's in fair custody.
I did not know.
I think for taxes.
My God, today.
I
Oh
think.
my God. Oh my God. Tax crime. I just typed it in. Oh my God.
Yeah,
What is
yeah.
wrong with these
I
people?
thought so. Yeah,
Why is it that
yeah.
everyone from Love and Hip Hop or these reality shows? What's the last one I heard? What's the other African lady? What's her name? She used to do be a news anchor. What's her name? On Potomac. What's her
Are you talking
name?
about Wendy?
Right.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. But
there's
those
always
charges haven't.
somebody.
Yeah, those charges haven't been adjudicated yet. It's still pending.
Okay. So he'll be sentenced to 18 months. Oh my, he was sentenced. Oh my gosh, I did not know
Mm-hmm.
this. My God,
Yeah, girl,
today.
he's doing fair time.
Here goes your girl, really be. I'm
Okay.
telling you, make sure it's her.
Me. It's me. Can you hear
Good
me?
morning. Okay,
Uh
it's
oh,
you.
wait a minute. I
Good
got an
morning.
echo.
I gotta mute when anybody comes on.
Oh, okay. Okay. No, I just wanted. I'm sorry, I just wanted to jump up real quick because I'm trying to get dressed, so it was too much to keep typing. But as far as I know, the Real Housewives of New Jersey are the only husbands because they negotiated it. For those of you that watch the Real Housewives of New Jersey, y'all know that Teresa was the queen for a long time. Even when she went to jail, they stopped production of the show and waited for her to get out. And from my understanding, her and her husband negotiated that in the contract at one point in time. So if the other housewives get together and negotiate it for their husband, I guess their husbands can get paid too. But that's my understanding is that the husbands on New Jersey are the only ones that get paid.
So what about if they go to like reunions or stuff? You don't think they get paid either?
From my understanding, they don't get paid because remember when Peter did his interview and he was talking about Cynthia, and that's what he said. He said that he basically asked Cynthia for part of her salary because he was like, I'm helping you keep your peach.
Okay. He helped her.
So
Okay.
he talked about that on an interview that he did. I think when Nene interviewed him, I think is when he talked about that.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I know the husbands on Married to Medicine don't get paid because I've heard Heavenly talk about that. But from my understanding, it's only New Jersey. That's my that's my understanding. Again, I could be wrong, but that's what my understanding
Man,
is.
if I was making an appearance on your show, you are going to work me in that contract. You're going to work me into that. Okay. You're going to get me paid.
I just think it's silly that if it is true that the husbands on New Jersey negotiated it, then it makes no sense to me. Why didn't anybody else
Why the
negotiate?
others didn't follow
Yeah,
suit,
like I would be
right?
like, oh wait a minute, hold on,
If they get, like, why
right?
can't I get too? I think they
Because
should have also negotiated too. Yeah.
because if you like even with BravoCon, if you guys remember the I think it was like the first or second BravoCon, the husbands on New Jersey, they had their own panel at BravoCon. I don't remember any of the other husbands having their own panel.
I didn't watch that. Where is Miss Toby? You have all the questions, Miss Toby.
Probably done dropped off.
I don't know. She's on mute, but she
She
wanted
probably
to
messing
ask
with
you a
them
question.
dogs. She probably yelling at them dogs.
Oh, I'm here. I'm here.
What
Yeah.
is something going on somewhere else, Miss Toby? You better share
No,
something.
nothing
What's
ain't going on. I
good?
was listening to Really Be Talk
Okay, I
Yeah.
want to know because I don't want to
But
miss
I
because I
don't
it.
remember.
remember. And Miss Toby, maybe because I know you maybe you remember. I don't remember the husbands having a. I don't remember the husbands having a panel at BravoCon except for New Jersey. I could be wrong, but I don't remember any of the other
No,
husbands
the
having
only
their own
thing I
panel.
remember, the only husbands I remember is New Jersey. First of all, a lot of them don't even have no husbands no more. So,
Well, that's
but
true. That
but
is
that's what
true.
I just remember. But I remember, but see, Peter, who knows Peter? Peter said something about, oh yeah, we was getting paid after I said we need to get paid, and then the husband started to get paid. But I
Nah, we
don't
can't
know.
believe nothing that come out of Peter Thomas' mouth, child.
I don't believe nothing that come out of his mouth here. That's
But
true.
again, it could be. I mean, maybe they have negotiated it, but I know I can say for certain in the beginning, no. Now, maybe now with people renegotiating contracts and stuff like that, maybe they have negotiated their husbands. But even if you look at New Jersey is really the husbands like really be having their own storylines.
Yeah, they
Like
do.
when the women, I mean, even when the women are out of town, they film the husbands. And I know some of the other franchises have started kind of doing that a little bit. Like I know Married to Medicine, they'll film the husbands, and that kind of thing. But for the most part, I feel like New Jersey and Married to Medicine, I feel like are the only two that the husbands get like a whole lot of screen time if the
But
wives
I
aren't
feel like,
around.
yeah, but I feel like the husbands in New Jersey, I feel like when I see them on camera, I can see all of them really hanging out together.
Yeah, I mean they
Is
are.
it that they
A
have a
couple of
higher
them.
Yeah.
ratings? New Jersey has a higher rating. Is their
Well,
ratings higher?
I don't know if they hires. I mean, at
Is
this point, I don't think.
Atlanta?
I don't think so. But um, did I kick myself off?
No, you here?
No, you're
Oh,
here.
look, I thought I kicked myself off. I'm trying to get dressed, but I don't think they have the higher ratings. They're not even on air right now. New Jersey is paused right now, but at one point in time, New Jersey was because Teresa
Ooh,
Giudice was the queen. Like
ooh.
she did
It
whatever
was
she wanted to do.
it was something I had to ask you.
What's up?
Why the hell is Dolores going to the Housewives of Rhode Island?
Because New Jersey isn't filming right now. She's
Oh,
not permanent. She didn't permanently go to Rhode Island. You know how they use housewives to introduce other housewives. I feel like Dolores is probably only in a couple of episodes. Dolores is not permanent. She's not a full time housewife
okay,
on Rhode
good.
Island. But
Okay,
they
because I
used
was
her
like,
because
okay.
she's friends with one of the other women. So they used her. Okay, Kimberly Black said she Googled it. The husbands on most Bravo Housewives shows are not directly paid by the network and do not have individual contracts. Yep.
So is it because of
Thank
what's
you,
her name?
Kimberly. Thank you, Black. Kimberly
Teresa's
Black.
husband got locked up. Is that why they paused this production for New
You
Jersey?
Who,
the
New
reason
Jersey?
No, the reason why it's paused right now is because Teresa and
Melissa.
Melissa. And that last season was so divided that the basically the network was like, we need to take a pause because Teresa was like, under no circumstances, absolutely not. I will never, never, ever, ever speak to Melissa again. And the network wanted to keep both of them, and they were like, okay, well, we don't know where to go with this if the two of y'all can't make up. But it's funny
Wow.
because Teresa is now making up with Melissa because she missing that paycheck. Because
Wow.
New Jersey hasn't
She missing
filmed
that
in
money.
yeah, she
She
missing
missing
that
that money.
paycheck. Because New
That
Jersey hasn't
powerful
filmed in
enough to
like 2 years
pause.
now.
Those two are that powerful enough to pause a whole production.
Yeah.
You have got to be kidding me.
Yeah,
I
because
mean,
they didn't want to get rid of neither one of them. And I think
yeah.
Teresa thought it was back in the heyday when she could have said it's either me or her. But
Yeah.
no, it's like Melissa is really part of
Because at
the
the
show
last
too.
reunion, right, Teresa said that at the last reunion. Teresa said, you won't be here again or something like that. Somehow, well, you won't be here or you're getting ready to get fired or something along those lines. And Andy looked at her and was like, oh, really? And Teresa kind of looked at him and was like, oh shit, I'm sorry, I mean to cuss. She was like, oh, did I overstep? Like she kind of looked at him like, oops. Because he was like, oh, really? Like, oh, she not?
Oh,
So
Kimberly
I,
Black. Oh, I need to ask Really Be this too. Now,
well,
Really Be, this is the rumor I heard. I heard as far as the New York wives, I heard that they was going to bring back some of the old cast and some of the cast that they had to, renew the cast or whatever. Now, is that
on,
true? They
on
bringing the
which,
old school
who,
people back?
on where?
New Housewives of New York.
That's not true. Well,
Uh-huh.
Andy said that wasn't true. He said on He said that he either said it at BravoCon or he said it on his radio show. He said that's not true. Do
Because let me tell you
now what
something.
I do think
I couldn't get into the new cast. I really couldn't.
the first season was decent. The second season was horrible. What I will say is, now I will say this. What I have learned is that a lot of times those rumors have a little bit of truth in them. So what I feel like maybe some of the old cast might have made some cameos, might have been filming,
Okay.
but they're not full time. So I wouldn't be surprised to see some of the old cast make some cameos. Because a lot of times when people say that, it's because they know, oh, well, so and so filmed, but that doesn't mean that they're like on the show. Um, yeah, but that's what Andy he said that's not true. But so
Let me,
like I know
girl.
Sai's coming back. Sai, Aaron, and Jessel are coming back. I know what's her face isn't coming back. The the older lady, the fashion
Yeah, her, the one with the
yeah,
glasses.
she's not coming back. She's already confirmed she's not coming back. Aaron, Sai, and Jessel are absolutely coming back. They've been filming. They were at BravoCon. And supposedly June Ambrose is supposed to be joining the cast, but I haven't seen anything official about that. That would be
What?
interesting for June Ambrose to join the show. That would be
Now let
interesting.
me now let me see, because I follow her. I follow her, and I follow her daughter. Only reason I follow her daughter because her daughter graduated from Morgan, like I did. That's the only reason why I follow her.
Oh,
Now
I didn't know
I'm gonna
that.
say,
Okay.
yeah, her daughter graduated from Morgan. So yeah, girl. So I'm gonna see if I can find something. If her daughter didn't say anything, but I know her daughter might not say anything though.
Yeah, they probably
But that
can't
would be.
say if they haven't been announced yet, they really can't say it. I mean, stuff will leak out, but they
Mhm.
can't like come right out and confirm it. They're not supposed
But
to,
that
I
would be
should say.
very interesting to see June Amber. To see her on there though. If that's the case, then maybe I will
It would be
watch it.
very interesting to see her on the show. Very
Yeah.
interesting.
So
Yeah.
if y'all don't know who June, well, people should know who June. She's a legend. Y'all don't know who June Ambrose is. Y'all should know. She's a
Yeah. And
stylist.
she used to have a Bravo show, so maybe there's some validity there because she does have a relationship. Because then was that Bravo that she had her own show? Or was that like I know she had her own show at one time. Remember June Ambrose had her own like show where she showed all her celebrity clients and her styling people and stuff. Maybe that was BET or something because it was back in the day. But at one point in time,
What-
she had her own reality show. Just like
Okay.
Rachel Zoe is coming back to Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
But
Carrie, I'm sorry. I feel like I done took over your show. I'm gonna drop
I
down. I feel like I done took
I
over.
can't, I can't picture her on. I don't know if I want her on Housewives because I'm so used to her having her own show.
I didn't watch her show, so I don't have any
Girl, I
reference
love
point.
her show. I was addicted to her show. Okay,
No, I
I
had a
love her
call.
show.
It's okay.
Okay, because look,
Look at the back
I was like,
chat.
I'm just running my mouth.
Girl, it was another question. Damn, Willie B, I forgot because you don't never drop your link.
I do. Well, you're right. I don't. Well, I drop my link sometime, but when I drop my link, don't nobody click it. So I'll be like, oh
You drop
well.
it. You drop it sometime. But it was another thing. Damn, I forgot. It was another question. I'll remember and
Toby,
I'll
just
answer
tell
in the
me in the
chat.
chat. Toby, just say in the chat. Really, be drop the link
I'll say it in the chat.
because I
Yeah.
just don't really drop it because usually if I drop it, people don't click it, and it be the same people. So you know.
Girl, it was another question I had to ask. It was housewife. Oh, girl, what do you think about K Michelle? What you think she gonna give?
Hey, Michelle's going to tear Atlanta up. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. I love K Michelle.
Girl.
And see, K Michelle understands the art of making a reality show. So she is going to tear Atlanta up. You hear me?
Girl,
I am
I'm
ready.
gonna tell you, I'm gonna watch this season because I ain't gonna lie. I started watching midway in the season, girl. Maybe I need to go back and watch the rest. Do I need to go back to watch the rest of Atlanta?
No, because last season wasn't that great. It was okay. What you left after Kenya got fired?
I
Is that what you
left
stopped
after
watching?
how you know I left after Kenny got fired, girl. I
I said,
sure did.
you left after Kenya got fired.
I love after Kenya got fired. I sure did. Because let me tell you Shamia disappointed me because the first couple episodes
To
I
me,
said,
it
oh yeah,
definitely disappointed me.
she gonna be this girl. She gonna be the girl.
All of
Girl,
us
I
thought
said,
that. Everybody thought that Shamia was gonna be that girl, and Shamia was a bubble, a womp womp.
oh girl. But yeah, I laughed after Kenya got fired. So yeah, so K Michelle, It's coming. I'm watching the season, and the only reason I'm watching it is because of Kay. Now I want to know if she's going to show her husband
I think
because
she
she's
is
burnt.
because she's done interviews talking about, they did marriage boot camp together.
Okay, okay,
That's the guy. That's the same guy from that she was dating on Marriage Boot Camp, and I thought it was fake.
okay.
When she was on Marriage Boot Camp, I said, "This is not real. This is some old fake." She just did this to get on the show, but no, they really are together. They
They got
dated
married.
they dated
Yeah,
in high school. They
yeah.
dated
They
in
got
high school.
married. Yeah,
Yeah.
she got
So
herself she got herself a dentist. I said, go
yep,
ahead, Kay.
yep. But yep, if
What?
y'all go back to Marriage Boot Camp, that's who she dated on Marriage Boot Camp.
How has
Shout out.
Phaedra been doing since her return? Because I haven't. I don't watch Real Housewives anymore.
I don't
But
enjoy
how's she been
Phaedra,
doing?
so I don't
I used to
enjoy
love
her.
her. She had those nice, classy reads, Southern reads.
See,
Baby,
I was
I used to
never
love her, but she messed her face up. I don't watch. I can't look at her anymore. But
I was
I
No,
never
used
she
a
to love
Phaedra
didn't.
her.
fan.
But now she messed up her face.
She messed her
You know what?
face up.
Phaedra was the original Mia. I never was a Phaedra fan. You know how they get
Ooh,
on Mia on.
girl,
You know how they get on Mia because they like Mia just be lying and getting caught in lies. Phaedra was the original Mia
girl,
because after
Mia.
she lost me after she couldn't remember her due date. I said, "Oh, I'm done.
Oh, this
I'm done."
girl. Remember, she said that talking about.
She
I don't
she
know
was
my due
hiding
date.
some.
I don't know. It could be this date. It could be that.
Child.
Bitch, you don't
Why
know
the
your
hell
due
was she
date
doing that?
because she didn't want
Oh,
nobody to know she was fucking Apollo before she got married.
before she
Who
got
the fuck
married,
is?
yeah, yeah.
That's
This
all that
was
was.
years ago. Oh my god,
She
I
was trying to
remember
act like she
that.
was this pure Southern belle.
Southern Belle, right?
Uh
Like she
huh.
did no wrong. She
Girl,
followed everything the right way. Yep. But I still used to like her nasty reads though, and I'm like, this lawyer
girl,
here.
wait a minute. Speaking of Mia, girl, how dumb can you be? Allegedly, if it's true.
She going down bad, ain't she?
Girl, how dumb can you be? You allegedly steal a furniture from a rental place that you rented.
Here's a comment
She
for you,
tried to she tried to blame her
Really B.
what's up?
There's a
I can't. I'm
comment
not
on
looking
the
at the
screen
camera. What
for
happened?
you.
What happened for the screen? Oh, hold on. Let
There's
me
a
go. Let me go.
comment.
Cause I put my phone down. Uh, really, B, you had you on my recommended list. Kudos to you. Oh, thank you. Well, all right, Google. Google.
Come
Thank you.
through with the reviews. Okay.
Okay, now.
Yeah, but yeah, that was my only thing with so you was talking about Mia. Yeah, that's bad. Mia going out bad, y'all. But here's the thing. That's what happens when she left G. G was the one that kept her in the lifestyle. She left her sugar daddy and she went to this other dude who she thought, see, he probably made her seem like he had more money than what he really had. You know how people do. He probably drove a nice car, had a nice place. She didn't realize he was leasing the car, renting the condo, and he ain't really had no money like that. And then she done messed up her whole life for this man. Got down there to Atlanta and realized that it wasn't what he said it was. Oh well.
Girl.
I
But then
haven't
she
been
started
keeping up.
dating that singer, Valentine, whatever his
Yeah,
name
Bob. Yeah, she
is.
was thinking. Well, Bobby. Listen, we already listen. Bobby Valentine. Listen.
Valentino.
Yeah, I said Valentine. Bobby Valentino. Bobby Valentino has been exposed, so he got a lot going on too. I thought I
I
turned
think
this
most of
off.
these real housewives, whether the males or the females, they live a life that is just not true, and I can't. It's just pretentious. I remember when Karen was Why was the Grand Dame renting a whole? Was it a mini mansion? Why do they try to live above their means? Is what I want to know. So the whole
So in
time she was
Karen's
there,
case, well, in
my
Karen's
God,
case, when she first came on the show, she did own her house. But I don't know if you remember, her husband got into that tax trouble and they sold the house. So they were
oh, I don't
renting.
remember that. Okay.
But yeah, so they're renting that. But I'm gonna be honest. I mean, not to go too deep into like finances. At this point in their life, they don't need to buy another house. Why? I mean, both of them are like Karen is in her 60s. Her husband is knocking on 80. What you buying a house for? Go on and rent.
I
Why
think
would you
they
put
should
yourself in
own
a
what, like
15-year
what,
mortgage? Go on and
man.
rent.
That was so expensive to be renting that big space for only two of them. I think their daughter was
Now
there.
that I don't, that I think is
It was
ridiculous. I
just
don't
too
think they need
much.
a big old house.
And they're doing that because they want to make sure when they're recording that a big
Yeah.
house. They
Because
gotta
Karen's
have a
the
big
only one that
house
actually lives in
recording.
Potomac. Yeah, Karen is the
It's
only one that actually
crazy.
lives in Potomac. None of the
Same.
rest of them live in Potomac.
It's the same thing with what's that one, Married to Medicine. I don't watch all these shows anymore. I'm just talking from the little that I remember. What's
Hmm.
that girl's name who used to use her? She didn't work, and she had her husband in drowning in debt all the time. The one who drinks a lot of wine and stuff. She
Oh,
was
Toya.
Man, I used to feel so bad for that man. She just always wanted to try to live a life that is just not hers. Put it that way. They were just fake, fake, and more fake. I just couldn't take it anymore. I don't like fake. These are the reasons I stopped watching these shows. They're always trying to
Yeah.
live a lifestyle, like portray a certain type of
Yeah.
lifestyle. It just doesn't make sense.
The reality is, when they started these other franchises, the women did not always have the money. You know what I'm saying? So, like for example, on Atlanta, Nene was the one that got the Atlanta franchise started. Like she's the one that went to, that was able to get the show started. But Nene didn't have the money.
Right.
And so as a result, the people that she brought on the show with her didn't have the money. So they were always trying to live up to the lifestyle that we saw on Orange County or Beverly Hills. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? And you're right. A lot of them get caught up in that. I mean, hell, look at Teresa. Teresa Judice. I mean, she was the first one to go to jail. And a
Yeah.
lot of hers went back to her and her husband trying to maintain a lifestyle that they didn't really have.
That's really an example of the lifestyle cost that you don't. The lifestyle cost,
Mm-hmm.
maybe.
Yep. They trying to put on people. I mean, look at Wendy. Trying to maintain a lifestyle. Mia.
Kendra is like that too. And what's that other one's name who's supposed to have that luxury brand that just didn't come off? What's her name from Atlanta?
Sheree.
Sheree. Oh my
Oh,
God. So
child.
like everybody, they're just living this lifestyle that they know it's fake
Mm-hmm.
and putting on for the camera. It's just too
Oh
much.
yeah.
It's unnecessary actually. But it actually gives good content too, I guess.
I
Hey
mean, it's
Sassy.
entertaining. I mean, for people who enjoy it, what I mean, for people who like reality TV, it's definitely entertaining. But
I
that's
was
why I love Beverly Hills, because Beverly Hills, those women really are rich. Like it's no fake. It's no, they
Oh
really are
yeah.
living this lifestyle. That is really who they are. And that's
That's
what I
not
love about
Erica.
Beverly Hills.
That's
No,
not Erica right now.
no, but before Erica's husband got caught, she really was living. I mean, she
Yeah,
did.
she was,
I
but
mean,
she ain't living
Erica
that
had her own
lifestyle
glam
before.
squad. Right. Erica had her own glam squad that she used to fly with her, and they flew in first class. You know what I mean? Her glam squad flew first class wherever they went. I remember when they went to Tokyo, her glam squad flew to Tokyo to do her hair and makeup. No, she really did have that money. I mean, he was stealing it, but she did live that lifestyle.
I mean, he was stealing it.
I mean, yeah, that's why he in jail now. He was stealing the money from his clients, but Erica was spending it for real, for real. But yeah, now she don't really have it like that now. But she's still living pretty good. She's still living a good lifestyle, better than most of us.
Oh yeah,
You
that's
know what I
true.
mean?
Well,
She's
that's
still
Yeah.
true.
she's still living a nice. I mean, it's a pool house, but her pool house is nicer than some people's where they live now. And she
Right.
just bought her a brand new Range Rover, and then I think last season she bought her a Porsche, and
Of course,
she back
yeah.
to
Last,
yeah. So she
yeah.
she living a decent lifestyle now.
I
But when
hope
you look at
nothing
like
else
Kathy
comes out.
Hilton and Sutton, I mean Sutton
Girl,
makes
Sutton, no, Sutton's sitting pretty, honey. Okay.
yeah, Sutton's divorce settlement. She on top of what she got in the divorce, her alimony is like $100 and something thousand a month. A month.
Baby,
She gets more in 1 month from her divorce settlement than most people make in a year.
in a year.
Yeah.
Oh my
Girl.
God.
And
I
that
hope we
doesn't
don't
include
hear
what she got in the
anything.
divorce, because she got a baseball team, um, she got a bunch of stuff, properties, business. She got a bunch of stuff in the divorce. It was crazy.
Wow. Wow. You know what? I'm gonna tell you the truth, really be. I didn't like the new black girl on Beverly Hills? Boz. Is that her
Both.
name?
I didn't like
Both.
her either. I didn't like her
I
either.
don't
She
I
disappointed me.
She disappointed me, and I really think that she did play Garcelle dirty, in my opinion.
She did. She absolutely did. She played Garcelle dirty. Ladybugs. I agree. I agree. I don't think it's wrong. I don't think there's anything wrong with the housewives using the platform to build up their money. A lot of them do it. I don't think. I mean, look at we were talking about. We started off talking about Candy. That's how Candy.
Right.
When Candy first came on the Real Housewives, Candy didn't have no money. She
Or
was
as much.
yeah she was in a bad situation. That's why she came on the show. And look at what she did. I don't.
She built her empire. You're
Yeah.
supposed to advance yourself when you get on these shows. You
Yeah,
cannot
that's.
just
I mean,
have them look at
That's what
you.
Andy said. Andy was like, "You're
Right.
supposed to use these
Build
platforms
your
to build
businesses.
your." Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
you
So
become
I
a
agree.
celebrity. You use that to make your money. Start your businesses. Promote your businesses. You're supposed
Absolutely.
to uplift yourself because at the
Hmm.
end of the
Yeah,
day, the show is
but
making
yeah,
millions from you. So
Boss
why
is
not
it.
make yours?
I didn't like her really big. She rubbed me wrong. You know what she came across? She came across to me as one. I don't even consider her a sister, but I'm just going to say sister. One of these sisters that's in the corporate world that wouldn't even look out for another sister. She would really try to like tear your ass down so she could be the only sister in the boardroom.
I think that. Well, the rumor is that that is how she is in her real life. Y'all know that, right? The people who worked with her came out and said that's how she got to the positions where she got to because that's how she was. That she would, stab people in the back and that kind of thing. And she definitely didn't look out for people like women and people of color. Now, I don't know that to be a fact. I'm just saying that's what people said. But I agree because I definitely feel like she definitely did not have Garcelle's back. It seemed like in the beginning she did, but then somewhere along the way, things went left. I don't know.
That's okay. Let her be the only black woman on a cast full of white women, and let's see how she does this year.
That's what I said. I said I want to wait and see how this plays out now that Garcelle's gone,
How long
and
has
and
Garcelle been on this show? I'm sorry. Go finish your
maybe
statement
like
first.
4 or 5 seasons.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was
she's
surprised
been on
she
for
even
at
came on in the
least.
first place.
You say what?
I was surprised she even came on the show in the first place. I wasn't thinking, like she would have actually been a part of the cast.
Well, I think she
I'm
came on
not.
for the same reason that, like, I think she needed the money. If I'm being honest, I think
Hmm.
that, I mean, Garcelle working, but a lot of the times it wasn't steady work. I mean, when was the last time that Garcelle was like had steady work? And so I think
Especially
that
for
the
yeah.
housewives, and now look at what she's again, that's a perfect example of taking the platform. Now look at what she's done. She had, I don't know, she probably already had her own production company before she started, but look at her now. She's producing movies over, she's got a whole thing over on Lifetime. She's produced like 5 or 6 of movies on Lifetime under her production company, and she's starring
Oh,
in pretty much all of them.
okay.
Hmm.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
she's doing
that.
very well. She has several movies on Lifetime and stuff. And you have to take into account, she's a woman of a particular age. She's a woman of color in Hollywood, and you know how those
They
roles
spit them
go in
out when they get to
Hollywood.
a
Yep.
certain age.
And she's made
Right.
some really great connections because look at her now. She's on Kathy Hilton's Rolodex. She gets invited to Kathy Hilton's Christmas party now. Her and Lisa Vanderpump are really good friends. Like she listen, now that's somebody that took that platform and used it for the good. I 100%.
Hmm.
Oh, I didn't know she was Haitian. I just looked her up. Okay.
Yeah, she's
Oh
Asian.
yeah, she's
Yeah.
Haitian. Uh-huh. Remember she
And
had that
she,
I mean I know you don't know Carrie, but um um what's your name? Toby, Lord, you know I'm old. Um Child, I be having brain freezes. But she did the Haitian dinner, and that's when Dorit made that ignorant ass comment talking about some. I know plenty of black people. My kids' nannies are black. I was like, bitch.
bitch.
Oh my
I was
God. I hate when they
like,
say that.
sit your
How
ass
many
down
friends or
somewhere.
how many people they know who are black. I can't do it.
When people start
Bitch.
quantifying their black connections, that's when I have to tap out
Step out. Yep.
because
Yeah, so
I never feel the need to
mhm.
quantify how many white people I know. Like, where's my hoodie? Uh oh.
Oh, you're packing to go?
No, no, no. I'm going to go. I'm about to run out, but I'm looking for my
Oh,
hoodie.
oh, I thought you was going to brunch. You're not going to brunch?
Girl, no. The way I look right now, look, this one of those. I'm looking real bummy right now. I wouldn't want to be pictured. I wouldn't want one of the these set the cameramen to catch me because I'm looking real. I got on some sweatpants and I'm about to put on a hoodie and I got on some Crocs. I just got to run down to the store real quick, but I want to get there
Okay.
early before
As
it gets
long as they're
crowded. I need to.
comfortable.
I know we're not supposed to be shopping for Black Friday, but I need to find something to wear to Brandy and Monica because
Oh,
Oh,
the shirt that I ordered didn't come in, so I need to find. Oh shoot! I was supposed to try these pants on before I left to
somebody in
see if
the
these
oh
pants
Miss
fit.
Miss LA in the chat says she gonna go see Brandy and Monica tomorrow too.
Oh, she must be going to DC.
Yeah,
Cause
that's
that's what.
what. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
When you said Miss LA, I wasn't thinking she was in DC.
yeah.
Well, I see you there, girl. Me and Busy's going too. Busy Blue. I don't know if y'all know Busy. He's going too.
Girl, no,
I,
I know busy.
Busy crazy. We riding together because Busy don't live but about 15 minutes from my
Oh
house.
my lord, y'all gonna be cutting up in the girl riding together. Yeah, I know,
Yes.
but see, I found busy when I was watching him on another content creators chat when they
But
were
he used to do
talking
Big
about
Brother.
shit. Yeah.
I don't know who
Yep.
that is.
The white girl. I forget her name. That white girl.
Maybe if I saw him, I
Yeah,
would
but she's
probably
funny as
know him.
shit though. She's funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, somebody said Portia has a whole girlfriend. I heard that. I
Yeah. She
haven't seen
posted him
it or
yesterday. She
anything.
posted her girlfriend yesterday for. I mean
Oh my.
Thanksgiving.
And it's
No,
not
yesterday.
surprising to me. It is not.
Well, Portia said she was dating a woman.
My God, today. Do you think it's like a real relationship? Like it's actually gonna go place? Like I don't know. I thought she just
Child, I
messed
think it's gonna go
around
as.
with women,
I
like
think it's gonna go as
with her
far
and
as
her
that girl.
man.
I think it's gonna go as far as that girl's um bank account.
Oh, oh, ooh, okay.
I need to see if these pants. I mean,
Oh
I'm
my gosh.
sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Let
A
me see if
whole
these pants fit
girlfriend.
before I leave
And
out of
it,
here.
it,
So I
it
know.
really doesn't surprise me that she got a girl. I just thought she's always been that
Mm-mm.
type of person who played around with
I
women.
wonder. I wonder once she said something about her relationship on a show with another woman, if she's gonna go back and reflect on what she said at the church years ago about people that were homosexual.
Oh, I don't remember her saying nothing. What she say? Because I don't remember that.
She did a sermon on it. Let me see if I
Portia?
can find it. Yes.
Oh, well, that's when she was married to that gay man. So maybe that was a personal thing.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Allegedly gay man. That's when she was married to
Child.
Cordell, right? Wasn't that when she was married to Cordell?
It might have
Oh,
been on the
good.
time she was married to Cordell.
Oh, good. These pants fit. Good, good, good. So I ordered these pants from TikTok, and I was like, let me try these pants on before I leave and see if
I've
they
never
fit.
ordered anything from TikTok. I
Me,
have
well,
never ordered anything.
this is my first time ordering pants, clothes from TikTok, but they were cute, so they had my size.
They say
All right,
Portia is money motivated, so yeah, wants
absolutely.
somebody
That's
else's
what I
money.
said. As
She's
long as
good.
however long that bank account is,
Yeah.
she
Okay.
money motivated and she desperate
Yeah.
because she thought she was gonna get all this money from that prenup, and Simon ain't paying nothing. Because according to the prenup, he's supposed to pay that mortgage. He ain't paying the mortgage. Some other stuff he's supposed to be doing. He ain't giving her no money.
Mm. My God,
She had to
today.
sell. She sold her other house.
Is
Her mother's
Portia's
moved.
mom? Oh, go ahead. I
No, her
wanted to
mother
know
moved in
about.
with her.
Yeah, I wanted to know what that was because I remember her mom was always up in her business too. Like there were two people, Candy's mom and Portia's mom. They were always up in their grills. Okay, in every relationship, in everything they did. Like she did like really too much, especially Candy's mom. I haven't watched them in years, but hey, I hear things here and there. I'll probably start watching reality shows again. I stopped watching it because of how heavily scripted it was.
Oh
I
well, it's
used to
still
be
scripted, Cheryl.
child, and I said I can't do it. So I was over here in the beef sector for a while, but then even over here it started getting fake. So I don't know where
I'm about
else
to
I'm
say the
gonna
beef
bounce
sector is
around
scripted
to.
at this point. I'm sick
It
of.
is really
I
fake.
mean,
Okay.
first of all, I don't even halfway watch. I was listening when Miss Toby said she's not even subscribed. I'm only subscribed to like three people at this point in the beef sector. Um, and
I know you're
don't
gonna say
I don't
James
find I
first.
don't find it most of it to be entertaining. Well, y'all know one of them is James, but I don't even find it
Oh
to be
yeah.
entertaining at this point.
I don't anymore. And they don't like to hear people talk about it, but as subscribers, as people who've been watching for years, we got a right to tell you what we like and don't like. And some things are just too much for us to like. I can't take it anymore. I'm not entertained anymore.
People don't want to hear it, and this is my opinion. This is just my opinion. But the panels killed the beef sector. People can talk about, oh, it was they bringing in other people. No, the panels, and this is my opinion, because the panels made people lazy. The panel itself is a great tool. Doing panels is a fun thing to do, but it made people lazy because people literally, you probably remember Toby and Miss Carrie, people would literally just go live, drop the link, and that's it. I mean,
Yep.
we literally had content creators who will walk away and just let people
Go
talk.
cook a whole meal.
Yeah, I mean, people will leave and be in other chats. You're
Go to
like, are you
other
in another
live
chat and
streams,
you live?
and everybody else on the panel holds the show.
Right. So to me, the panel itself didn't kill because again, we had great panels. The gentleman's panel was a good panel, and the Express, who was that? The Express show that VS used to do. Like the panel itself is
Yeah,
a
the Mess
great
Express.
tool. Yeah, the Mess Express. The panel is a great tool. It just made people lazy.
It's how you use it at the end of the day. And if you rely on it too heavily, that shows up how much you don't have no content too.
Look at Cruiser.
Okay? So shout out to those who can actually sit and have like a whole show by themselves. Yeah. We still watch those people who could carry a whole show on their own.
Mm,
And we're not saying panels are not good. Sometimes it's entertaining, but if we get too much of it, it just becomes like too much.
yeah,
Okay?
panels itself are entertaining. I enjoy panels. I just don't enjoy when all you do is a panel. Like you don't talk about what's going on. You don't give any commentary on it. The people that I love to watch are the people who can break down what's going on everywhere else because I don't have the energy or the interest to watch 20,000 and people going live for 10 hours. Who watching that? Ain't nobody watching no 10-hour live.
Yeah. Cruiser said we should come over there to the church sector because
Baby,
they're
they be
not
cutting up over
scripted.
there in the church sector. And Cruiser be front row center.
Let me tell you something. I blame Cruiser. And she'll tell you, I said, Cruiser, I blame you for this because, honey, I've been over at that church sector. I be in the bushes. I drop down sometimes,
Messy.
but I be in the bushes and I'm blaming Cruiser because it is a hot ass,
A hot
excuse my French,
mess. You hear me?
mess over there.
And that's a perfect example. Cruiser, I enjoy watching because Cruiser will tell me what happened in different places where I'm not watching. Because I'm not subscribed to everybody in the church sector.
Ooh, the sound is messing up. Can you still hear her, Miss Toby?
You know, I hate to be
Really
like, I'm
big.
old school.
I
Can
can
you hear
hear.
me?
I can hear.
Oh, you
Yeah.
got cut out for a while.
Oh, I'm walking out my bed. I'm walking out my house. It's like a dead zone right in front of my house. When I'm between my house and my car, it goes out for some reason. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, that's just me personally. Again, I'm one person. These people are still getting 800 people in their chat. So clearly, I'm just one person, you know? Like, I'm just one person.
But no, but I think that particular person that has 10-hour lives and have 800 people in the chat is because they don't have nowhere else to go at nighttime. That's just my personal opinion.
And I
I
also
can
think it's
agree.
other sectors that come over too, because you got to remember that he does his networking in air quotes, so he
Yeah,
goes
he
to other
moves to other
spaces,
sectors.
right? So that's not
Yeah, but I'm
all
sorry, I
these
can't take
I,
some of
sectors.
the other people from the sectors because I just can't. I just leave. I just leave. Oh,
Yeah,
Miss Ellis said she got
yeah.
some
her
of the
outfit
fights I
together for the
can't keep
show.
up with the fights anymore. The
You got
fights
your
are not
outfit together,
organic,
Miss
like I
LA?
said.
Well, Miss LA, if you see me, say hi, girl.
Miss LA, you're going to? Did Miss LA say she's going to the Monica and Brandy show? There
Yeah,
she
girl.
Hmm.
is.
Yeah. Girl, my sis, Miss LA, be out on the streets, girl. She be enjoying her stuff. I said, go ahead, girl.
I know that's right. I ain't mad at you, honey. I'm not mad at you. Yeah. Yeah, I want to go to that New
Oh,
Edition show, but them tickets, those tickets are ridiculous. I said I just have to wait and see if anybody dropped their prices for on the resale, because I be damn, I'm not paying. I be damn. I'm sorry. I done
how much
seen.
are how much are the tickets?
So first of all, I missed when they first went on sale because I didn't think they were going on sale that soon. So by the time I went and
Mhm.
checked, the only thing that's left are like 400 section and the floor seat basically. And I don't sit on the floor because I'm short and I can't see shit. And I don't sit in the 400 section because I just don't sit in the 400 section.
Oh,
But
I didn't know that you were short, really big.
maybe I am sure I'm 5'2.5". Okay, so
What?
when I
Wow,
sit on
you
the
made me
floor,
feel tall. Oh my gosh.
so when I sit on the
Girl,
floor, if somebody
you
stands up,
were
I can't
short.
see shit. I mean,
Right.
Oh my
so
God, I
I
did
like to
not know
get
that you was that short.
yes, yes.
Oh,
Cruise has seen me in real life. Cruise know.
oh.
No, let's say all. But the 100 seat, which is where I would get a ticket, is the 100 section. Those tickets are like $500 or $600. I wish the fuck I would.
Wow.
You
Yeah,
don't love
so
him
if the
that much.
prices drop, like I told my crew, I was like, look, I'll keep an eye on it because like I know people were getting like Beyonce tickets the week of because the prices had dropped. I was like, I'll because they're coming in March. I was like, I'll keep an eye on it. I'll start looking again in February, and if the prices drop, then then we can do it. But yeah, me too, Miss LA. I sit in the 100 section. Listen, Cruiser called me bougie. I don't think that's bougie. I just think I like what I like. At this point in my life, I'm not going to a concert and sitting in the 400 seats. I'm just not doing it. I'm sorry, I'm not. I don't
I
need to
mean,
go that
maybe
bad.
when we were younger.
Oh yeah,
I
when I
mean,
was younger, oh yeah,
yeah,
baby, when I was younger, I done sat with my back to the wall.
yeah, when we were
Yeah,
younger,
look, back in the
yeah.
Capitol Center, my DC people back in the Capitol Center, baby, I done been in every section of the Capitol Center, but not today, no ma'am. No.
Okay, well, I'm
Well, I
supposed to
hope
go
you
to a
enjoy
date.
yourself at your Monica
I'm
and Brandy
supposed
show.
I'm supposed to go
Supposed to
to
be
a day
good.
party today, but I'm supposed to go to a day party today.
Okay,
It's
day
like,
part. It's cold. Toby, I hope it's
girl,
inside.
it's inside, but I don't feel like going. My best friend, I don't want to go. I just want to chill in the house and relax because I'm going to brunch tomorrow.
Linda says there is
Oh,
no one that I want to see that I would go to a concert the way they are. Do you know why I stopped going to concerts? If I'm gonna pay to have you sing over a track and you're just mumbling over the words over, I'll go back home and play you online. I know some people want to see the actual the celebrity or whatever, but if I can't hear you singing, I don't feel like you're performing. That's
Well, for
that's just me.
me, I got you. And that makes sense. For me, I want a show. If I want to just listen to the song, I can listen to it at home. I want a show. Like, for example, I'm gonna go see Janet Jackson every time because Janet Jackson gonna give me a show. Now we know Janet Jackson is not the best singer,
And
but I
she
know I'm gonna
puts
get a
on a
show.
show. She
Yeah.
dances. She puts
Yeah,
on a show.
so I went to see Janet last year. What was that? Whatever year that was in Baltimore a couple of years ago. Um, I want to see New. I mean, New Edition was the first concert I ever went to in my life. And I have seen New Edition in concert ridiculous. I mean, I can't even count how many times I've seen them in every version of New Edition, BBD, every version of New Edition I have seen. So whenever they come to town, I always want to go. But again, the tickets at this point, the tickets are just ridiculous. It's just I can do other things with my money. That's just,
mm,
if I can find a decent
I
price,
see
if I can
you.
get a decent ticket, I'll go. But
Yeah.
honestly, I can do other things with my money at this point in my life, if I'm being honest.
And like any other responsible adult, they'll understand. I get you. I get you.
Yeah,
There
like,
are
'cause I
other
wanted to
bills you
go
could
see them
think
in
about.
Vegas, but those tickets
Okay.
in Vegas were ridiculous. And then by the time you added in airfare and hotel, I was like, oh no.
You're right, Linda. Linda said she used to laugh at any artist who lip sync. So right now, if
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go and watch you lip sync, why the hell am I watching you for? I'm
Yep.
sorry.
Now
I
I
feel
wanted to go to
robbed.
Cardi B. I want to go to Cardi B. Her tickets were high too, but again, if I can get a cheap ticket, I'll go see. I love Cardi B, and she puts on a show. Cardi puts on a production.
She's crazy, but I love her personality and
She
stuff.
crazy as hell, but me too. I
Yeah.
love her. She is so crazy. The
Y'all
two best
remember
shows
when
was Breezy
Mona
Bowl and Usher.
supposedly? Y'all remember when Mona supposedly did an interview with Cardi B? Were you guys here for that one?
I don't
This
really
was
remember
years
a lot
ago.
about Mona. All I remember about Mona is when she is April 1st. That's all I remember about. That's all I know about Mona.
I think it was before that when she supposedly did an interview on her channel with Cardi B, and nobody believed
Oh.
it because it just seemed like it was a pre-recorded thing. So I don't know if it was true or not, but I don't think it was a real interview. Miss Toby probably saw it. I don't know. That is
I
when
think
Beef
I
Sector
think
was.
I think that was before me because I literally came in the sector and I came in the sector the day after VS got arrested. That's the day I came in the sector. That's how I remember.
Mm.
That is when
Okay.
I started watching it more, because I
I
was
was I
in and
was
out or in
already
the
I was
clouds. But baby,
yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
remember when it happened, and I'm not gonna lie, people were taking sides. They were saying that what she did was right, and for me, I didn't think it was. I know Shireen had no place going to that, going up to them. She had no place doing that, for real, for real. But at the same time, if she walked away, why do you hit her from behind? So like
Hmm.
people were saying yes, that nothing she wasn't wrong for hitting her, but in my opinion, if you were gonna fight her, you would have fought her when she was there. You don't do a sneak attack. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm different. People are saying you don't come if you don't want to fight. But that day, a lot of people were telling her not to go. They were, trying to warn her
I
not to
was there. I
go.
remember that. They were telling her not to go.
Baby,
Yep. I remember I was there. I was in
they were
those
saying it
lives. I
was a
remember it happening in
setup,
real time.
baby. And I watched it. I
And I
watched
even
it
remember getting
live.
a text message saying, get the VS fight and VS fight. I got that text message. I remember that. And I was
I
like,
don't
oh
even think it
shoot.
was a fight if the person was walking away, though. Is this a
Well, but
fight?
I mean that was the text I got though. Was like
Yeah,
they
yeah, yeah,
fighting.
yeah. And I was here for the April 1st thing, too. That was crazy. It's
Yeah, that was crazy.
quite a number of things that she's faked on here. So I guess we can't say the beef sector is all that fake right now, because there were some fake stuff happening here
But
years
not
ago, too.
I feel like you know what my problem is with and I know this some people might be like this sound might sound crazy to them. I can't do the breakup makeup thing. Like back then, and I know people hate when they say back in the day, but back then when people fought, they fought. And they didn't mess with each other. And if they did make up, it was months later, and somebody had to have a conversation, or somebody brokered a conversation. Like when James and Fabe was beefing, that was real. And
Oh, no, your sound
they
messed
might be
up.
on a panel
You
together.
said when James and Fi were
Uh,
beefing what? When James and Fi were beefing?
it was real. Like they really did not mess with each other.
Right.
When Jay Wilson and Tracy was fighting, they were really fighting. Like now, I feel like
Yeah.
people fight on Monday and then they be friends again on Tuesday. I can't wrap my brain around that.
Or Monday evening, actually. I
Yeah,
can't
I
do
can't
it.
wrap my brain around that. Yeah,
And we're not saying go back
you
to
know.
old days and blah blah blah, but at the same time, we appreciate organic stuff as subscribers. I can't
Right.
take the
But that's
fake
what makes you
stuff.
think it's fake. When you can talk about my mama, my this, my that, my kids, my dad, this, my when you can do all of that on Monday and then on Tuesday we back laughing and kicking, it makes people feel like it's not genuine. It's not real. Because again, we can look at people now who still don't mess with each other, and that has been going on for years.
Like Cardi says, when I have a
But it
beef
goes
with
back to
you,
the
we have a
panel
beef forever, as Cardi
forever.
says.
But that goes
Okay.
right, but that goes back to the panel of it all. You want people on your panel because you know that's going to bring numbers. Pick up with them so they'll hit your link.
Miss Toby
That's
had to
my
leave. Thank
opinion.
you so much for
It might
coming
be
up, Miss Toby. And I feel the same way too, because I speak as a subscriber most of all, because I'm not necessarily a CC like that. I just do this for fun when I feel like. But as a CC, I'm just tired of the fake stuff that happened on here. You know, I watch here because I love the authentic
exactly.
beefs, the drags, the gags, the roasting, and people just doing stuff for real, for real. Now people are playing in people's faces, trying to make up stuff that they're gonna do with each other. They fight, but then it's not real fight. Like you said a while ago, when James and Fi were going at it, it was like a real thing, and we were all there for those cleanups, baby. Whether or
Mm-hmm.
not I was in the clouds, and it was a real thing, you know. And then now you have
Exactly.
people they're beefing, and in the same breath, they're beefing. They're saying, "I don't have a problem with you," and I'm like, "But you were just like, what's the point? What's the point?" And
Exactly.
it took
Exactly.
not only months, it took years for some of them to even talk to each other again.
Exactly. I
Not
mean, and
not
again,
hours.
again, I know people are like, well, if nobody makes up, we don't have nobody in the beef sector. I mean, but I guess it's what I don't know. Again, and I'm not saying that I want to see people fighting, 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 but again, it just deems more organic. If y'all are arguing about something, it's one thing if me and Very Carey disagree about something.
Hmm.
Yes, that's one thing if me and you disagree. It's something different if you start talking about my mama and my dead daddy and my kids. Like
Baby,
that's a whole different conversation. Us
that's a
disagreeing
cutoff
about
point
something is
right
cool.
there.
Right. Thank
The
you.
moment you start talking about my family and stuff, that's the moment we're done. Done. There's
And
no
that's where I
coming
think the
back.
difference is. Like we can argue without it going gutter. When it goes gutter is when you have to start being like, oh hell no.
People can have disagreements all they want, but people are doxing you, and then in the next week you're cool with that same person like it never happened. I can't do that type of shit. That is
Mm-mm.
crazy.
And again, it's
Talking
some
about,
stuff we just can't come back
mm-mm.
from, and because that's how I am in my real life. It's some stuff I just can't come back from. When I can't do it. I just can't do it. But again, I don't know. That's why I watch who I watch. Most of the time, I watch from the clouds. I very seldom drop down in people's chat, and it is
I
what it
get it.
is. And
I get
clearly,
it.
people are still enjoying it because people are still making money.
Because
People are
they're
still
still
getting
watching.
numbers. So
People are still watching. They're not complaining. They love it. So it just
exactly.
tells
So
what type
look.
of mindset they're in as well. The
Hmm.
ones who still support, they're still supporting, whether financially or from clicks and views. But it also tells the mindset of those people who are watching. They'll take anything. They'll take
Well,
trash.
well,
They don't
some
care.
people's form of entertainment is different. I guess
I guess.
But very Carrie, I'm driving, so I'm probably gonna lose you. I'm gonna drop down. Thanks for
Okay.
having me.
Thank
Look,
you
thanks
for
for letting me
coming
take
up.
over.
Yeah, thank you, because Miss Toby really wanted to hear about the Real Housewives. So thank you so much. Thank you for
No
chilling with us a
problem.
few minutes. I
No
appreciate you.
problem. Y'all have a good evening.
Have a good day.
All right. Bye bye.
Yeah, that was cool. Thank you so much. That was really B, guys, and before that it was Miss Toby and on. Oh, let me drop her. Hold on. That was really BTV. She talked about a little bit about the Real Housewives. She talked about some of the stuff she's seen in the sector. It's just a lot, entertainment and everything. So I watch her from the clouds. You see her over there. She's one of James's. What's he call them? The Supremes. Yeah, yeah. So she's one of James's Supremes. Okay, I'm just saying. And thank you, Chili, for the super chat. I appreciate that. Okay, I'm just saying. Like I said, and like everybody been saying, we're not telling you to go back to the old days of the beef sector. We're not telling you that, because even then there was some bad stuff happening over there, anyways. Okay, I'm just saying. But at the same time, stop giving fake content. Okay, stop. Um, what's it called? I appreciate you. Yeah, stop giving fake content. And like Rick was saying this last night. Rick said it last night. Rick was like, "Why don't you just create your own sector and give it a name and leave Beef Sector so Beef Sector can do their own thing?" He said it last night. Like, Beef Sector can still do their real beef organic material, and then the other people who are doing whatever they're doing, give yourself a name. Do your own thing with all that fake shit you got going on. Go do make your own sector. So we got folks over here who still do beef sector content, and I still watch them. Why? Because I liked them. That's the main reason why I even started watching them in the first place, because they were authentic people. You know, they gave you actual content. Whether they're going to come show you them shopping, doing stuff at home, whatever the hell they were doing, giving commentary on something, it doesn't have to be beef sector related. It's content. And that is what I'm trying to, I just stick around with the people who are genuine. That's me. I still love the beef sector, but at the end of the day, some of the crap that's going on here, it's an insult to us as subscribers, and I don't care. I truly believe it. It's an insult to us. You insult us. Okay? The Queen Before You says nobody is buying. Let me read it the way it is. So no one is buying the Mia Love Triangle storyline and fake pull-ups. Baby, let me tell you something. Yesterday, audio was supposed to pull up on Lemons. They were supposed to fight. This morning, I woke up and I heard audio on Lemon's panel. Baby, I'm like, what did I miss in the few hours that I went to bed? How were they so heated? They were supposed to fight, and then out of nowhere, I don't know what I missed. I have no idea. But I thought they were supposed to fight. They were given locations to go, the Addy, as Rex calls it. They were given locations where they were supposed to pull up and fight. And Tutu's, he was on the panel. I don't know what they were talking about. I don't know if they made up. I don't know if he came on just to talk about the whole Mia situation. I wasn't there for too long because I went to sleep early last night. But I know when I got up, I know I heard audio over there. So I can't keep up with this shit. And I'm not telling anybody to change your content or whatever. I'm just saying we can't keep up with the craze with the fake. I can't do it. We cannot. 1 minute you're this, the next minute you're that. 1 minute people are exposing each other, the next minute I don't have a problem with her. I'm cool. And I'm like, this person dogged you the hell out, and you, all in the name of content creating, all in the name of money, all in the name of I need to get a lot of views, so I'm just going to talk to this person like nothing happened. Baby, it's forever. I'm sorry. Okay? Let me see. Linda says, hold on. King Roman, you called him the right name in the beginning. Radio. Oh. Linda. Not a Fruit Loop, right? These the Queen Before You says these seesaw wishy-washy relationships are confusing. Baby, am I to believe that Mia and Audio had a little thing going on in the background? Did I miss something? Or maybe it's okay for me to miss it. I don't know. But I have a feeling that Mia is going to start doing content. I saw her channel. I think I saw it the day when she was going off at Pizarro, and I went over there to look. There are photos over there of her, or pictures, or shorts, I should say, that shows how she really looks and stuff. I don't know if she's going to be a regular content creator in the sector. It is what it is. I'm just saying, it's a lot going on. It's a lot. It's a lot. We can't keep. There are only 24 hours in the day. I can't possibly keep up with everything in between working and family. Okay, I'm putting all of them on that bus at this point. Let me see. You have to see true legends, true performers in your lifetime. Oh, that's for Linda. Did she drag her last night, or you mean the other video that she did on her channel? I don't know. Let me go look in my phone. She says she has a whole different channel as well. Let me see something. Let me see if I could find it. What's her name? Mia? I saw her. They were dropping her channel link the other day over there at Lemons, and I went to look and I subscribed. You want her link the Queen Before You? I'll try to find it real quick. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I hope I can. I don't know. I can't see it. I'll try to find it. I'll get it. Hold on. I'll find it. Baby, have you been keeping up with Rita and her daughter? Man, those community walls, baby. It's a lot going on. I'm trying to go through all my subscriptions to find Mia for you so I could share it. Is Under New Management still going live? I wonder what Under New Management wants to talk about. Baby, I am subscribed to some stuff. I don't even remember what they do on these channels. Baby. What is Mia's channel? Is it MSA? Let me look. No. How the hell did I get subscribed to this channel? My God, who are these people? Who the hell had my phone? I don't know these people. I don't know these people. I don't know these people. I'm sorry. If I find it, I will at you the Queen Before You, because I'm not seeing it. I scroll through the whole thing and I can't find it. So I don't know. I can't find it. I'm looking. I'm looking. Hold on.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Hey, it's Carrie. We do what we want over here. We chill, we have open panel discussions, sing karaoke, play games, kick back, or whatever. Let's break the monotony.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
And I thought, my God, how many people am I subscribed to? Who are these people? I'm telling you, I'm subscribed to a lot of folks. I can't find it fast enough. Oh, she's live right now. So why isn't it coming up? Hey, Angel. Why doesn't it come up? And why? Maybe, I don't know. I didn't get a notification for her live. Let me look. I don't see it. I see that Jay Wilson was live. I don't see anybody else up, and I'm subscribed to her. Maybe I didn't put the bell on. I don't know. I don't know. They claim she looks okay to me. You know, she's not ugly. I saw one video of Rita's daughter, and from there I decided, baby, Linda. First of all, Rita kind of rambles a lot and goes on for hours, so I can't keep up with everything that's going on over there. So whoever does like a recap of it, I'll go here or something. But I've seen a lot of receipts from her daughter. It mentioned, you know, some of the stuff that's been going on between her, the mom, and even Bill. It's just a lot going on, you know? It's a lot. And I decided that I'm not gonna stay and watch it. I can't do it. I just hope for the best for her and the family. I'm hoping that she's able to get herself a job if possible, or at least get herself, I don't know if she's trying to find housing or whatever, but I'm just hoping that everything works out for her, and at the end of the day that those children are safe. That's all I can think about, because those children are going through a lot. Those children are definitely going through a lot. Let me try one more way to see if I could find Mia, because I know I subscribed to her. Let me do it on my computer, and then I could tell if she is live. Hold on. Okay. No, she's not live. I don't see her live. I'm scrolling through. I don't see her live at all. Thank you for sharing my video. I just saw that the Queen Before You. Thank you for sharing my live stream. And Outspoken has been going live and doing videos. Okay, well, doing mostly videos. Come through Outspoken one. I mostly catch on the replay. So Outspoken has been doing content as well. So, you know me, I'm always glad to see like other folks do stuff. So, especially if you were here as a subscriber and you started doing content, I like that. Okay, I do. Mia is this new character over there by Lemons. She's supposedly going at it with audio right now, as well as what's her name, Pizza, and I don't know who else, but apparently they were in this situation. Audio and Mia talking behind the scenes, and I don't know. I'm not keeping up. I don't know. I don't know. I'm getting older. I don't know what it is, but like certain things don't fascinate me anymore in the sector, so I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna get up off of here. It's been almost 3 hours, and that's enough time. I gotta go fold clothes. On the new management, you're gonna go live right now. You could go ahead and do that on the new management. Let's go see what on the new management. Y'all want to go check out on the new management right now? Don't get nervous and change your mind. Don't get nervous on the new management. Go live. Let's see what you got going on. I'm gonna share your link. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it real quick from here. Hold on.
My dad.
Let me grab your link from the chat. Hold on. Here we go. Ooh. I'm live now. Waiting on. Okay. Where's that share button? Hold on. Go to channel. Okay. I think this is it. I'm gonna drop on a new management's link for you guys so y'all can go over there. Let's see what you got going on. Who said stop? That's her link right there. I'm hoping that's it. Hope I clicked the right thing. Yeah. I'm going to go over there for a few minutes to see what she got going on. Because she goes live sometimes, but she doesn't stay for too long. The Queen Before You says she's hopping off that train. T. Daniel is definitely not going. We're going to see what she got going on. No pressure. Have a good day, okay? All right, I'm going to get up off of here. I appreciate you guys. I got stuff to do. I got places to be in another hour. Thank you so much for joining me. I want to say a special shout out to Really B TV and Miss Toby. Thank you for coming up. I appreciate you. Shout out to Honor New Management who came up as well. Shout out to my 10. Oh, I haven't done my 10. Hold on. How could I do a whole shout out to my 10? Baby, you mean to tell me I went almost 3 hours and didn't shout my 10 people out? Baby, shout out to my 10. Shout out to my 10, okay? And shout out to the new folks who came through. I was saying earlier on that I'm gonna start doing a different content and leave this channel for whatever beef sector stuff comes up. Or if I feel like, so I will share that link with you. I'm going to create a whole different channel. Ooh, but I do have a backup channel. So I will share the backup with you guys. And then I'll start working from there. Yeah, I could see why a lot of the content creators who used to be here don't do content anymore over here. I could see why. I'm telling you. They outgrow it, or they stay in the bushes, or it's just too much for them. I get it. They get bored of the type of content and all of that. I get it. They see that some folks on here, they fight against other content creators. I get that. It's like a crab in a barrel type of situation where you guys fight each other. Y'all don't like to see the others do well, or if you even help them, then you throw it in their faces and say, oh, I helped you build your channel, oh, I helped you, and all of that. Y'all are really crabs in a barrel. Some of you, not all. And we lack the originality. We lack we're tired of it. We want authenticity. We want authentic content. Okay. That's enough for today. I will see you guys when I see you. Let me go over there to see what on the new management got going on. Okay. Bye.